All right, we made it. Sorry, people. I apologize for the wait. That's all on me.
Yep. Mike had to buy the long smokes because they didn't have his regular short ones.
Right. And that was me on the other side too. Jesus, I'm really striking out here tonight. Holy shit. Anywho. Look at the motley crew we have here tonight.
No shit.
Those two jackasses down the bottom. What a motley crew they are. See, I'm on the top of the beauties. These two idiots down below. There's nothing I can do about them. Sorry, folks.
Hey, I don't have to go to work. I quit shaving. Screw it.
Right. So we got Stalker Steve. We got Stalker Steve down the bottom. He ain't working. Say hi, Stevie. Ohio Wolverine. He ain't working tonight either. Look at that. Make sure you cover that label so I don't get a strike against my channel, please.
Okay.
We have Shalisa Shell.
It ain't but we know what it's not.
And of course we have Miss Dish. What's everybody going on? Everybody doing? Everybody all set?
Well,
everybody
because of Shalisa. Well, because of Shalisa, I got to do laundry.
Oh, okay.
Because I about shit myself laughing so hard at her video that she put out.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Don't be a spoiler. I haven't seen it yet.
All right, no spoilers. Just go watch it for yourself.
Right. So here's my problem. So I entitled this tonight. Actually, I didn't entitle it. I put it down in the description. It really sucks, and it does really suck on a whole. My opinion, anyways, on a whole big spectrum. You know, it sucks that bars and restaurants are closed, and these people that make $5 an hour, literally $5 an hour, and they want their tips. They don't have a job to go to. Not that job is any different than like Stevie's Home, but Stevie's Home would pay for 2 weeks. These people aren't home for 2 weeks with pay. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it sucks. It sucks that people are getting misinformation. I don't understand how people would listen to them anyways. Like if they say that, you know, whatever, come up with something, right? I'd go on that what do you call it? The CDC website, or I go on my state website, right? Mass.gov, whatever, or I go on my town, my hometown's website. Every website whether you go to your state, whether you go to your town, everything's linked to the CDC right now. Everything. You go there. There's going to be a link to get to it.
Right.
That's awesome.
What's that?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I think it is. But what I'm saying is that why are people saying things that aren't true and you know, putting things on social media that aren't true? So somebody that may not, you know,
because
they're watching CNN.
Panic sells views. Just saying.
Yeah, well, that's wrong because it's going to get people hurt and killed. You know,
if you really want to know what's going on, you got to tune into Alex Jones.
I can't stand Alex Jones.
Really want to know?
You know what? I haven't seen him forever, but I guarantee he probably was talking about this months ago before it even happened.
They kicked him off of YouTube. They kicked him off of Twitter
because he tells the truth.
Oh my God, guys! Don't listen. We're not going down this road.
He exaggerates, but he tells the truth.
We're not going down this road. I'm going to start talking about Obama all night long.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, I thought so. I thought so. So let's do a little rundown here for the people that come in and come out and all that. Jay Watterson, 69 was first tonight, girls and boys. Imagine that. Go figure. What's going on, Jay Watt? Stevie's, of course, in here with us. Shalisa's, of course, in here with us. Ronnie Brown, how the hell are you doing? Good to see you. How many line logins in the house, people? How you been, County? Big dog or the other kind? I'm gonna call you Bird Dog. It's gonna happen. I'm sorry. I seen it last week, and all excited and everything, and
Right? That was
You
so
know.
cool.
she said, "Oh, bring Tommy down to Tampa." Oh, Tommy won't go to Tampa. Tommy wound up in Tampa, so now Bird Dog is a happy camper right now. HRM Weapons. What's going on? Miss Shalisa Shell is in here with us, of course. G-Trap is here. What's going on, brother? You still getting snow up there or what? Dish Outdoors is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. She's also on the panel, of course. You know who Swamp Ass is, but she didn't bring green beer or toilet paper. Also a video.
That's part of my video.
All right.
Spoiler alert.
Don't hit
Spoiler alert. Spoiler.
He covers his headphones like it shuts them off.
Right?
La, la, la. Hey, Uncle Kyle.
Is he here?
No.
Oh, fuck him.
Mikey. He's so thrown off and out of whack at the moment.
Just kidding, Uncle Kyle. Stay indoors and stay healthy, will you, please? Oh, it's in the 40s. Let me tell you something. It's in the 70s here, okay? G-Trap and the fucking peepers are out. Stupid.
Right.
It's supposed to snow here tomorrow, I heard.
Does anybody know any truth about? I hear New York City is on lockdown.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go on the.
Non-essential. Non-essential.
I'm gonna go on the thing on the website, right? Because I heard something different. So see, here's what we're gonna do. We're
Well,
gonna find out.
somebody
I
in
want-
another chat actually blurted out quarantined. It's like, well, maybe if you're sick, but
Well,
They
here-
just asked New York City or the state of New York, Governor Cuomo asked people to stay at home if they were non-essential.
There you
As
go.
far as they're not transportation workers, they're not police, EMS, nurses, doctors,
well,
We are-
apparently grocery store workers are now essential employees,
Right.
But I mean, if you work at a coffee shop or a barista or you're a stripper, you're non-essential.
but
Oh,
you-
got it.
wait a minute. Strippers are too
Right.
essential.
They got internet for the stripper stuff.
FedEx, I thought was I thought we were gonna have a nice easy night. Well, we did have a nice easy night, but I thought we weren't gonna have to load a New York truck or the North Harrisburg truck, and guess what we did? We loaded the North. We loaded both of them. So
Right.
apparently
I came across a nice stock of toilet paper today, and I took a picture of it and I put it on Facebook, and I said, for $50, I'll tell you where it's at. And
you're just mean.
Stumpette hit me up and it's like, I need to know what store that is, because they found out it was at a Dollar General. And she's like, I need to know what store that is and why they have that much toilet paper and we don't.
Because they're more full of shit than we are. So, speaking of being full of shit and toilet paper, I don't know if you guys seen this on Facebook or not. Guy was arrested at a hotel because he stole 66 rolls of toilet paper from the hotel.
Wow.
In the hotel?
From the hotel. Here's my problem with that. One, what the fuck do you need 66 rolls of toilet paper for? Two, don't you know you're only supposed to take the shampoos, the conditioners, the soap, and the
In the
towels.
And three,
Leave the toilet paper alone. That's
In the
essential.
robe.
you could cause them to lose a lot of money because if they don't have toilet paper for people, they can't have people in there.
Excuse me.
What's up, kid?
I'd like to rent a room for 20 minutes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Smoking, please, and a coffee.
I brought my own toilet paper.
If you're at a motel that rents a room for 20 minutes, I'd be afraid to use that toilet paper.
I'll tell you one good thing. I went out during rush hour today, and there was freaking no traffic.
No, there's no
My
traffic.
thing is, what are they doing arresting somebody for toilet paper theft?
Yeah, really.
I mean,
dollar
we're,
a
we're
roll.
releasing
Hey.
we're releasing murder suspects because of the shit, but
We might be
toilet
doing the
paper
same.
theft
Yeah.
getting. I guess toilet paper is more important than felonies and shit, so they're going to arrest them for it.
I had about 4 Mountain Dews today, so I swapped back to Pepsi there, Jay. What? But thank you.
I'd like to share an opinion that probably most won't agree with.
Go ahead.
Wait, that was your Mountain Dew?
No, that was my Pepsi.
Honestly, I think if you're at a store and it's empty, if you're on the road and it's empty, you waited a little too long to go home and stay home.
What?
That's
But
been
you-
my opinion.
Yeah, I have no sympathy for these people that can't find toilet paper.
I'm not.
I just don't.
Well, here's the thing, right? People can't find toilet paper because there's assholes in this world that are a family of 3 and they walk out the door with fucking 15 packages at $6 per package. They
Yeah.
don't need that
Well,
much.
because they need toilet paper for that family of 3 for 4 months because we don't know how long this is going to last.
Okay, well, but by doing that, right? Why don't you just buy 3 rolls, three packages, and come back at a later date? That gives other people. It's like the idiot. It's like the idiot.
Because if you didn't get there before I did, fuck you. That's why. Right, Steve?
You're one of them. Okay. So it's
Kinda
like,
like-
Yeah, I'm one of them.
it's like the poor new mother who couldn't get baby wipes because some idiot actually thought baby wipes is like buying Lysol wipes. Okay. And he thought he'd get the baby wipes.
Don't feel sorry for her one bit.
I
Use a
do.
fucking washcloth, warm water, and soap.
I do.
Baby wipes have never baby wipes have only existed in the last 50 years.
No,
Okay.
For
20
thousands of years before that, what did people do?
But listen to me.
Oh,
Ohio.
God.
Listen to me.
I mean, come on, man.
People that prep have already have their preps. Okay, they don't prep every other day, and they don't prep by gorging on themselves on fucking toilet paper. You know that, I know that. Let's not.
Right,
Let's
but
not-
I had a guy tell
No,
me.
no, no,
I had a
hang
guy
on.
tell me the
You and
other
I
day he was
both know.
upset
You gotta-
because somebody took all the bottled water and they don't have any water to make their baby bottles with. I'm like, is the fucking water shut off? Did the city shut the water off? Is there no water coming out of your
Well,
faucet?
maybe she lives in fucking Flint and she can't drink the fucking water.
Well, they don't live in Flint.
Flint.
They don't live in Flint.
Oh, maybe she lives in.
I
a
mean,
city
I
like
understand that
Flint.
they were in Flint, but
Yeah.
you know, do what we did. Fucking boil the water. You boil it and you put it in bottles, and it's ready to use when you need it. People act like fucking no one lived life before this shit.
Right.
Listen, all I'm saying, Ohio,
God forbid you got to plant a garden and grow your own food this spring.
listen. I'm just saying that you don't. You know as well
I
as
hope
I.
they don't shut tacos
You
down,
don't shut
Taco
up.
Bell down. 'Cause I don't know where tacos are at when they hunt them.
You and I both know that people that prep, when they do their preps, they don't go to the local fucking store and say, you know what, we need toilet paper for for prepping. So, because we're down to like whatever, 4 packages. I think I'm gonna go and get 4 carriages full. You and I both know they don't do that. Okay, so yes, I agree with you in the fact that if you prep for something like this, or for like a blizzard, or for a hurricane, or for a fucking not a tornado, because a tornado's gonna take your house and your preps anyways, right? But if you prep for shit like that, there would be no need of taking 4 carriages of toilet paper out of the fucking store.
Well, it's kind of like the 22 amp hoarding back in the day.
Exactly. Now,
Right, there you go.
Ohio.
Now everybody else knows what we feel like when you try to go buy 22 back in 2014.
But you had now. If I remember correctly, like it was yesterday morning, that you were having a fucking heart attack about people buying fucking 22 ammo.
Yeah, I was pissed.
And I agreed with you then, and I said, unless it was a wartime, which it was not, nobody needed to go out and fucking hoard fucking 22. But guess what? You know what? You shouldn't be pissed, Ohio, because pretend the 22 ammo is the same as the fucking baby wipes. You should have went out before I got it, or you should have went at the blah. No, see?
Well,
Sucks
I did
when you-
though.
Sucks when you have the shoes on the other foot, isn't it?
No. I did. I had 22. I didn't have to worry about that. It just pissed me off because
You understood my
it
point,
pissed me
though.
off
You
because
just
it was the
pushed my
same
ball.
4 fucking 70-year-old men there every goddamn day.
Right.
That's what pissed me off.
Fucking Jay, what you suck.
Remember the good old days in the 70s? We used to just rip up the newspaper. They deliver it free every day and
Yeah.
use
After
that.
you read the funnies. No, but I mean, look, I understand what you're
I'm
saying.
just saying, I don't feel sorry for people
I do.
that, I mean, it was on the news for 3 weeks that toilet paper was going crazy.
And there's
And-
people in the stores being made fun of because their carriages are full of food. Let me explain something to you. I'm a family
Yeah,
of
but
five.
no one's making fun of them now, are they?
No, listen to me. I'm a family of 5. Okay, just like you.
Yeah, with the kids home
Well,
24/7.
you're 4, but you know what I'm saying? Just about 5, right? Just okay.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm in the basement right
Listen to
now.
me. Guess what? Guess what? My food bill's about $3 a week. That's a goddamn full carriage in about 4.
Yep. You might as well just go he froze. You might as well just go to the front door and put it on a conveyor belt right to their mouths.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
You know what we had for dinner tonight? We had hot dogs.
You found meat? They say
Yeah,
in the
that's
stores
good.
all the junk food is gone.
Yeah.
The real food is all full.
Right. Oh man. Yeah. We went to the store. We went to the store today and got all like fresh strawberries and all kinds of, vegetables and bananas and stuff like that.
Right.
You're not going to stock up on the shit because it's going to go bad.
Right.
But,
Right on, Jay Watt.
we have rice and stuff like that. I mean, if it gets down to it, we'll be pouring fucking cream of chicken soup over some rice, and that's going to feed the whole
But
family.
dude, people are fighting over fucking things in the store. Seriously? Come on.
Oh, and by
That's
the way,
because
by
they
the way,
lived in the
everybody-
utopia that this would never happen to them. And those are the ones that made fun of the preppers
Yep.
and made fun of the people. And now they're fucking shit out of luck. And that's why I don't feel sorry for them.
Well, not everybody's going to.
I mean, I'm not a,
Are we
I'm
all
not
the
a
same
fucking
people?
prepper.
Hey, Ohio, we
I'm
all
not a
the same-
prepper.
Ohio, we all the same people? No. So why do you expect everybody to prep? No, not every single solitary person is going to do that. You know this. You know
No,
this.
I know. But, okay.
Ohio,
But what?
I don't
Ohio
know. It's
talking
hard to
about the ones
explain.
who were making fun of the preppers,
Yeah.
not normal everyday.
It's
people.
called karma. It's called karma. If there was actually doctors going on TV saying that these preppers are something wrong with their head. They're mental. They need to be examined. They need to be locked away
Yep.
because they are delusional. Well, guess what?
Here we are.
They're sitting on their toilet paper and their beans and their rice right now going, fuck you,
And most of them will say, "Hey, do you need some?"
So karma, is that kind of like
Saying help your neighbor.
is that
Right.
kind of like after 20 years of the Patriots beating the fuck out of everybody, now we're gonna get the fuck beat out of us? That's the same thing.
Oh, I can't wait to get my Tom Brady Tampa Bay jersey.
Fuck you. And if you wear it on my chat, our chat, I'm gonna boot your ass. Because you know what? From this night on, we're not talking about that piece of shit no more. He's done. He's over. He plays with a different team.
Did you see Tampa Bay's new offensive coordinator?
Yeah, Byron Leftwich.
No, it's Will Willichek.
Oh yeah, fuck you too. Saw that.
Somebody put a Bill Belichick on there with the fucking mustache.
Yeah, you know
Bill
who it was?
Belichick, new
Yeah.
offensive coordinator.
She's sitting in the right. She's sitting in the right hand corner, way over there. You didn't see what that was?
By
She
the way,
posted- she
everybody-
tagged me in it.
Cheaper than dirt.
Oh, was that you that posted that dish? Oh, no.
No, she tagged me in it. But
You heard that? Cheaper than dirt is doing it again.
what, cheaper
Oh
than
yeah, they want
Ammo?
like $900 for a box of 223. Get the fuck
They're
out of here.
retarded. Cheaper
Yep.
than dirt, they're retarded.
Buy cheaper than dirt.
Go to ammo dump instead. But it is, and you know what else is killing me? What else is killing me is people aren't just paying attention. People aren't just using common sense. Okay, they're not.
I
they're
tried to
not-
come on here with my mask on and not infect you guys, but you made fun of me.
I can't tell you the reason why I was making. I can't say that on. I can't say that.
No, I can tell because the mask was really tight and almost too small.
Exactly.
It looked like a fucking can of broken biscuits sitting here.
Broken biscuit.
Biscuits. That's the first time I've ever heard that term.
Like
But-
a surgeon.
For the very first time.
You never heard that? If I tried to put like my shirt on from 2 summers ago, I'd look like a busted can of biscuits.
So, but anyways, we're halfway there to being essentials only because today Massachusetts decided it'd be smart if they closed down all the hair salons and nail salons.
No, we did that a couple of days ago in Ohio. Today we had the one of our largest gun stores, like the Fen Fur Feather, whatever, like outdoor store. It's probably the comparable to like Cabela's in our area.
Yep.
They all shut down.
Well, the government shut down the background check program computer bullshit.
The Knicks.
Yeah.
Gun. Yeah, they did that.
Temporary
They did that
no.
national. They did that
Well,
everywhere.
I know that they had over like 3,000 requests an hour or something like that other day.
Go figure.
I watched a report out of like California where they were interviewing a gun store owner, and he's like,
Mhm.
I have no ammo left. I have no guns left. He's like, people come in here and they bought everything. He's like, people that never even touched a gun before would just come in the door and go, I need a gun. I don't care what it is. Just give me a gun. He was like, I sold a bunch of classics. He said, he was probably selling these people, fucking blunderblusts and everything else that never owned a gun before. But the one lady was really upset because she ordered her gun online. And you know what? She was very upset and disappointed that she was lied to by President Obama, that gun didn't come to her house.
Well.
She still has to go take a background check to get it.
Yep.
Well.
She was under the impression she just could buy a gun. It would come straight to her house.
Hey, Gunpowder Beauty. You have a link, by the way, sweetheart. Yeah, and you should, because I was just up I was up in Bangor on Tuesday, Bangor, Maine, and it's not as prevalent up there. They only have like 15 cases or something when I left there on Wednesday. So you can still do things up there. However, I'm in a store and this guy's from New Brunswick, Canada. He was down in Disney. I go, isn't Disney closed? He goes, yeah. I don't want to talk about that right now. I said, okay.
Dude, that's why I'm sitting here in my
on.
basement right now.
It gets better. They drove from New Brunswick, Canada to Disney, and by the time they got there, it was fucking closed. You're talking about national
When did they leave?
You're talking about fucking, what do you call it? Chevy Chase, and it was the first one there when he takes the family to the fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Holy
sorry,
shit.
folks, we're closed.
It gets worse. So now he's screwing back home. You know why? Because a family member
Closing the border.
called and says they're closing the border.
Well, when did he come down? Disney World's been closed for over a week.
I don't know when he got down. How long does it take to get you from New Brunswick to fucking?
Well, they don't get news up in Canada. It's all dog sled to get notes.
Oh, they don't have satellite TV or anything like that up there.
No. It's Canada, for God's sake.
But it's sad though. It's sad that people aren't paying attention and people aren't doing the right thing. Like the jackass on the airplane. Oh, I have to go take a trip. So, yep, I tested positive, but yep, I'm getting on this airplane. Really, asshole? How about we just open the door and we throw you out the fucking airplane?
My son's school, they were going down. He was supposed to play for the marching band at Disney, right? So we planned our vacation around that, took off the time and everything, and like a week and a half before we were supposed to go, they canceled the trip. They said we're going to postpone it due to all this shit going on. And we said, okay, fine. Then like 2 days later, the Disney World closed. And we're like, shit, because we were just going to go down anyway and go to Disney World. So we're like, well, now Disney World closed. So then we tried to contact the place where we have the condo for rent. And the only money we were able to get back was our cleaning fee. And I'm like, oh, screw that. I'm going down anyway. I'm like, we'll sit by the pool and hang out in Florida, get away from Ohio. We'll sit in the, sun for a few days. And then a few days later, like Florida put all kinds of bans and stuff in. And then they sent us an email saying we were able to get 100% refund on our condo. So I'm like, okay, give me my refund then. So I got the refund and we end up not going at all. So I wasn't going to tell my work, and I was just going to stay home for like 9 days and say, fuck it. I'm having a staycation. And then somebody found out that Disney was closed and they asked me about it. And I'm like, yeah. And then my boss said, are you still going? I was like, no. And he's like, well, have I got a deal for you? So I'm taking off a few days, first weekend that I've had off since before Christmas. And I'm taking this weekend off, and then I'm going back on Tuesday.
Well, before I go any further, hello, Gunpowder, you need to do me an absolute huge fucking favor. And I'm not being dirty. I'm not being. You got to do me a huge favor. And I'm not trying to be. I'm not flirting with you or nothing. You can't play with your hair. And please tell me that cup isn't fucking pink. Because if it is, I'm sending you a fucking coffee cup.
Yeah, it's pink.
Is the coffee cup pink? Yeah,
God,
you gotta
no.
go pour it into something else.
God, no.
Go pour it into something else.
You know what? Gunpowder. Just to add injury to insult, tell him who your daddy is.
That doesn't bother me. I don't know why you think that bothers me. Listen to me. The most important thing right now is don't do this with the hair, and don't drink out of a pink cup. No, that doesn't bother me either. You don't get why I'm telling you this, but everybody else on this panel does. just don't do it. Don't see, she's doing it. I'm gonna have to kick her off. My audio sucks, G-Trapper. I know. You know why? Because I'm using gaming headphones and not my regular headphones.
There, how about that? Now you can't see me drink out of my pink
Yeah.
cup.
Awesome, thank you.
How about that?
Even a purple cup would be nice.
It's the only
Right on,
coffee
Jay Watt.
cup I have that I haven't packed.
Cash me outside.
Sorry.
How about that?
Sorry, I just can't do it. I can't.
Got everything else packed because we're getting our moving truck on the 27th.
I read that.
Come on.
I read that.
You
Hey,
can't
bud.
cut me loose, Black.
You don't have.
That's my
Put it
birthday.
in your punch cup.
Drive by.
Put it
I
in the
can't
cup
pack
that's
my
scented.
punch cup. Wait, did I pack my punch cup?
I
He
don't
calls
know.
it a punch cup. We him my busted cup over there. He hates my pink coffee cup.
I think it's more like he dislikes what it represents.
She might
I'm
call you daddy.
crying over
She
here.
might call you daddy, but she's my bitch. Anyway.
I don't know where my lid is, so I'm gonna have to drink it out the
I
top.
don't know where
So-
my lid is either. I lost my lid a long time ago. See, woohoo! But yeah. So what I was saying, people don't. They're not just doing the right things. I was talking to Shalisa and Dish before we came on, and hey, I'm on it. What's going on? So
Right, HRM?
I was talking to Dish and Shalisa before we came on, and it's not hard stuff. It's just common sense stuff.
A lot of people
You know,
don't have comments.
Even with the regular sniffles, I'm not talking flu. I'm not talking anything. I'm not talking pneumonia, anything like that. I'm talking regular head cold, maybe a sinus problem, whatever. You got the sniffles, you got a cough, runny nose, and all that.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck home.
Yeah, you don't go to grandma's house. That was a huge deal when I was a kid.
Okay, stay the fuck home. And if you don't, wash your hands. If you work for yourself, fine. You know, your construction guy, fine. Keep your hands clean. Use the foot. You can open the door. If you go to a store, open the door with your foot. Don't tell me you can't, because I do it every goddamn store I go to. So don't, well, on the way out anyway. But don't, you know what I mean? Don't do it.
Yeah. You know,
And then-
when you use your charge card, the fake pen you got to use to sign
Nope.
the box.
Nope. You know what I
Pulled
use?
my sleeve down and grabbed it
Nope.
with my sleeve, and the guy said, "You know what? You're the first person to do that today."
Well, you know what I do? I do one even better, Stevie. Okay? Because I was thinking about that last week. You know what I use? I reach in my own pocket I grab my own pen and I go doink, doink, doink.
Right.
Then he gets back in his truck and he sticks his pen in his mouth and drives away.
Steve, you just reminded me
No,
of
I stick it in my ear. I lick it. I stick it in my ass. Dumbass. You're such a retard. You're a Todd.
That's offensive. That's
You were
very
definitely
offensive,
not plugged
Mikey.
in.
I'm striking your channel for that.
You're about 10 sandwiches shy of a picnic. You're just not there. It's just, well, never mind. I know where the 10 sandwiches went.
Oh, you're just mad because you stick your pen in your mouth. And I busted you out.
No, I didn't. Thank you. You're a very sweet girl to do that for me. And if you give me a minute, one of these days, I'll explain it all to you. Probably take me about 10 seconds. How's that? Good? But no, but seriously, right? People. I actually saw this in a store. I was fueling up, and I went into use the lavatory and fucking get a soda. This guy, and this is probably a month and a half or so ago, something like that. This guy, he's got a cold, big deal. Everybody's got. This guy's coughing like this, and I'm like, "Are you shitting me right now?" I'm like, "Are you shitting me right now?"
Right. No shit. Come on, man, dude.
Really like that?
WTF.
But it's just stupid shit like that. This is why we're in the predicament that we're in, though. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to be smart about stuff. Just use common sense.
Yeah, I love this. Hey, bro, how you doing?
Yeah. Or cough in your arm. Okay. Hi, honey. How was your day? I mean,
Yeah.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do, though, Mike.
Better that than in your hand.
Yeah, you're supposed to cough into your arm.
yeah. So you get snot and boogers. What happens if you sneeze and the fucking thing comes out? Now it's
I just put my shirt
hanging off
on.
your arm like tinsel. On a
Well, I
Christmas
mean, if
tree,
you
know?
don't have a tissue or something or a handkerchief, that's what you're supposed to do.
I usually just do
tissues
this.
are
I go
so.
like this, and I cough.
That way you have all that snot and shit on your chest.
Rips all the
Then you
chest
can
hair
take it-
out.
Then you just move it around.
When it gets hot as a rock, I just pull it right off. Feels like massive duct tape.
Cough, yep.
Is that how you keep the
then
hair
make
off
it
your
move.
chest?
No, I leave the hair in my chest. Girls don't have hair in their chest. Guys have hair in their chest.
It's
Any
like,
guy that shaves his chest is
No,
a fucking faggot.
You have the funnel that goes down there. too.
Wow, we've used faggot and retard all in like less than 20 minutes.
Let me tell you something. Real men don't shave their chests. I don't want to hear. Please don't say, "Oh, well, wrestlers." I don't want to hear it. Real guys, real 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. work, 10 p.m. workers. Real men don't.
Now, if we can just get Mikey to make fun of people in wheelchairs and the elderly, we'll be done for the night.
Fuck the elderly. There's no such thing as elderly. They are numerically higher than me. Right, Stevie? Stevie is not elderly. He's numerically higher than me.
Don't you feel sorry for the elderly that can't get any toilet paper right now, man?
I do. That's why they make the pens.
just let her rip.
Let it
No
rip.
matter where you are. I'm
I
in
feel
line
bad for everybody. I'm not even joking. I feel bad for those people.
myself.
I watched a pretty funny video about that. He's like aiming the camera at the empty shelf, and he's like, "Well, I guess I have to get the alternative." Swung around to the other shelf and grabbed a pack of Depends. And large, these should fit.
You still got to wipe, though. That's the whole problem. I don't get it. That's why you get a plug-in, right? You
The
get on
only
the
thing
girl-
it saves you is not having to flush.
That's why guys should go down the girls' aisle, get a plug-in,
A plug-in.
pull that little cord, especially if you got the shits, right? If you got the shits, it'd be like a magic wand up there. You know?
Hey, Mike, you know those expand to about 15 times their normal size when they get.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
It
If you
ain't.
got the
Well,
shits, it'll soak it
I'll
all
tell you
up.
what.
Hey, baby.
I bought a
you want
I bought a
butt
toilet
plug?
brush. I bought a toilet brush the other day, and it didn't take me long to switch back to toilet paper. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, the stockpile of potted meat. Good luck with that bullshit.
Oh, send it
Out
over,
of toilet
baby.
paper.
Send
I'm
it
going to
over.
be taking a lot of showers.
Let me tell you something.
you
I would
go.
kill every fucking squirrel, every fucking chipmunk, everything I could find before I'd eat another fucking piece of potted meat.
So you would start a whole new corona disease like the Chinese did. You'd be eating
Yeah, and
squirrels
that's the other thing. Why
chipmunks
do
on a
people-
stick, just like over in China,
Why do people actually think this came from bat soup? I mean, really?
because it came from China. Bat
Use a
soup.
washcloth. You're right. You're right. I'm on it. We used to have the little diaper service, right? The diaper
Oh
service.
yeah, I remember the
Lots of
diaper
diapers.
truck that used to come to your house.
Yep. You remember the milkman used to come to your house too? We used to have a milkman.
Because after I was born, we just got a check once a month.
We used to have a milkman come to the house. They dropped like
Um,
6 bottles.
Did you guys see that reporter talking to Trump and like, you keep calling it the Chinese virus? Isn't that racist? Why are you calling it the Chinese?
Yeah.
And he's like, because it fucking came from China, you
China.
dumbass.
Yeah, but he didn't say China. It was China.
I love
I
that.
love it. He says China.
China.
Love that guy.
But anyways,
I mean, just reporters are just so fucking stupid.
well, because they have to tell the juicy story. They can't just tell the truth, right? They can't just say, you know what I mean? They have to. It'd be a boring story if it wasn't.
Most of the major news chains were just about ready to hit the shitter before this virus hit, so they need to put every bit of drama
Well,
out
CNN,
there
anyways.
to get their views.
Yeah, because
CNN going
they
out
were
there.
they were banking on that impeachment, and that didn't happen.
Right. He probably gave him. CNN probably gave him all the money to do it too.
Fake news.
Anywho, all right. Listen. With dish. All right. Anybody else want to complain about the virus? Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you got for me? Go ahead. Well, go ahead.
Isn't that fun in a weird kind of way?
What's that?
Yeah, in a weird kind of way.
Don't do that to her. That's ignorant. That's ignorant.
Hey, GI.
GI, what's happening? Yes, ma'am. Are you trying to speak? Oh,
No, I was trying to tickle your balls, but I guess, whatever.
do that one more time. I bet you won't.
Better not. He ain't got no toilet paper. Just
I bet you
saying.
won't do that one more
Never
time.
mind. Never mind. I'm good. You ain't got no toilet paper. I'm good.
Yes, I do. I bet you won't do that one more time.
What the fuck is that smell?
Got a head up his ass. No, I was gonna do this. Yeah, that's the other thing, Ronnie Brown. I noticed you and P2E were talking how they canceled the construction. Bad thing to do. Bad thing to do.
I just,
This
Mikey, I
bridge
can't
work,
figure
yeah.
out why I can't go to a bar and have mozzarella sticks with my friend, but I can get on a fucking tin can airplane and fly halfway across the country.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
a bizarre one.
But what bothers me is that they stopped the construction and they're working on bridges. Tell them, please don't make them stop when they're working on bridges.
Right now is the best time to work on bridges and roads because there's nobody out.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
shit.
well, guess
Put
what?
all the
It
cones
stopped. Okay.
up. Plus, sunlight and fresh air kill the damn thing. Those guys would probably be the strongest.
Well, that's what was said, but Florida said, yeah, you might want to think about that because it's been like 90 degrees and sunny there for like 3 weeks, and they got more cases than just about anybody else except for like California and New York.
But
You
at
know?
spring break, they're all in the bars.
I forget how many cases Massachusetts has. I forget.
This morning we had, I think, 88 in Ohio, and we had our first confirmed death.
Well, so that's sad.
But like New York is like 7,000 cases or something.
Crowded.
All right. So here's what I did. I went online.
Wow, and you didn't kick yourself out of the chat? You're getting better, Mike.
Right.
I guess Pornhub crashed today.
If
That's
not, I
at least what my friend told me. That's what my
Did
friend
not.
told me. I don't know for a fact.
did not. I was on
Why?
it. Good news though, they're finally coming out with Pornhub too, so you get the new videos.
11 new cases of coronavirus in Hawaii include a child. Total infections climbed to 37 in Hawaii.
See, West Virginia was the last one to
Michigan.
get the case, and I thought for sure it'd be Hawaii.
Michigan cases continue to rise. State total now is 549.
Oh shit, 549 in Michigan.
It was
What
only
the fuck are you guys
something.
doing up there?
No doubt. And the news said it was only 2 something today. It must have shot up quick.
I have the
all
Jackson, Michigan
depends what
app.
website you're on.
3 something.
I'm on NBC. Well, this is NBC Boston now.
NBC.
NBC
That's
Boston.
one
Right?
of the channels.
We're up to
Does
413.
it have every state, Mikey?
Just go on CNN and get the real facts.
Okay, let me do it this way. Let me see.
Right, I'm on it. It is very contagious.
What if we found out the cause of the spread was because of toilet paper?
It could be. What do they all have in common?
Oh, I'll tell you what they have in common, because I looked this up and I did not know this. But Charmin, Angel Soft, Northern, Evergreen, Cottonelle, what was the other one?
All the same company.
Yes, they all are made by the same company. Like every single fucking toilet paper brand is made by the same company.
In
It's
China,
all made by Procter Gamble.
Dish had to go wipe. Wow, that was quick.
I thought I was going to sneeze.
Oh, you didn't want to spread it? Bless your heart.
She didn't want to get fucking ridiculed by everybody on the panel.
Oh my God.
I'd ask Ohio first if I could borrow his mask and then sneeze.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
Boink.
Actually, you don't have to borrow it, Shalice. I got an extra one. You
All
can
right.
have it.
All right, here's how it is. That's correct. Here's a list of the states. Alabama 51, Alaska's got 9, Arizona's got 27, Arkansas's got 37. California's got 870 with 16 deaths. Colorado has 363 with 4 deaths. Connecticut has 97 with 1 death. DC has 71 with 1 death. Delaware has 30. Florida has 390 with 8 deaths.
Flop.
Georgia has 287 with 10 deaths. Hawaii, like I said, has 16, or Idaho has 11. Illinois is 288 with 1 death. Indiana 79 with 2 deaths. Iowa's got 39. Kansas has 34 with 1 death. Kentucky 35 with 1 death. Louisiana 347 with 8 deaths. Maine,
Well, hang on, real quick. Let me just stop you right there for something. There was a thing that I said. Louisiana and Ohio, both.
I haven't got to Ohio yet.
Well, hang on now. Remember this when you get to Ohio. Louisiana and Ohio both got their first case on the same day. And
Okay.
Ohio's governor put a bunch of fucking Orwellian rules in place.
Right now,
So
I'm
now
going
when
to
you get to
Idaho.
Ohio, just see if it helped or not.
Well, right now I'm going to Idaho because they only have 11.
Wait,
Or
but what was
Alaska, they got 9.
Louisiana again?
Louisiana was 347 with 8 people passing away.
Okay, remember that when you get to Ohio.
Maine 56. Maryland 149 with 1 death. Massachusetts 413 with 1 death. Michigan is, like I said, 549 with 3 deaths. Minnesota 115. Mississippi 80 with 1 death. Missouri 24 with 1 death. Montana has 11. Nebraska's got 32. Nevada's got 84 with a death. New Hampshire's got 44. And it probably grow because that jackass decided he wanted to fucking go to his convention of 115 people. That prick he is. New York, 7,102 people, 26 deaths. New Jersey, 742 with 9 deaths. New Mexico is 35. North Carolina, 137. North Dakota, 20. Ohio, 169 with 1 death.
So we went from 88 to 169 and all in one day.
You got 20 more.
But in Ohio, they were reporting there could be hundreds of thousands.
Oklahoma has 49, 1 death. Oregon has 114 with 2 deaths. Pennsylvania has 268 with 1 death. Rhode Island has 54. South Carolina has 125 with 1 death. South Dakota has 11 with 1 death. What's up with the Dakotas and Montana and all that? They got nothing out there.
No people.
Great.
There's nothing.
Yeah, it's
Wide open
huge.
country.
Tennessee is 154. Texas, 228 people. 4 have died. Utah, 112. Vermont, 18. Virginia, 94, 2 deaths. Washington, 1,187 with 68 deaths. Whew.
Jeez.
Wisconsin, 206 with 3 deaths. Wyoming, 20. Sources for this, what I just read you, because I don't want anybody saying, oh, Mikey D did this. So, sources, John Hopkins Dashboard State Health Departments, New York Times, CDC. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah,
CDC.
New York Times.
Atlantic Journal Constitution, where possible, these things are included, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that was not some fucking fly-by-night listing I gave you. That was out of the horse's proverbial mouth.
And
But let me go back to the whole Ohio Louisiana thing again. So
Good.
Ohio's governor was being criticized for doing too much. You know, he put like restrictions. You know, like we were the first state to like close the schools. We were the first state to do this. First, you know, everyone's bitching about how, you know, he's taking all of our rights away from us, which in a way I see their point and stuff. But then Louisiana didn't do shit. They kept their schools open, all that. And we each got our first case on the same day, and we each have about the same population. And look at the difference.
right.
Yeah, there's a difference.
So, I mean, so what they're doing is actually is curving it, you know.
but it's curving it, but don't
But
forget.
it
right?
ain't gonna stop it. It's, you know, it curves it, but it ain't gonna stop it.
But don't forget, it's gonna have to rise before it stops, because as the people, me, I'm not symptomatic. I'm not gonna get checked. So,
You're the
I
one
don't know
probably
if I
spreading
have
it all
it
over
or
the place.
huh?
I said, yeah, you probably have it and don't know it, and you're spreading it all over the
But
place.
I'm not. Come on, dude. I'm trying to be serious here.
No, me
So-
too. You can have it and spread it and not have any symptoms.
Exactly.
That's
So
why it's so dangerous.
Yeah, but you said it to me too. But what I'm saying to you is that as people get it, the number before it starts to curve and before it starts to decrease, the numbers are gonna spike.
Yeah, they have to.
They have to
Yeah,
because we don't know
because
who
more
has it
people are
yet or
being
not.
tested too, though.
But the thing is that it doesn't mean that you have to have. As soon as it spikes, it doesn't mean that the fucking world's coming to an end. And that's what I'm trying to tell people.
36,000 people died last year of the flu.
It's just
36,000.
Stevie. It's way different than a flu, buddy.
Yeah,
Was that
I understand.
in
but
the U.S. alone, or is that
Wait.
worldwide?
It's
No,
way,
that's in America.
That's
36,000.
just U.S.
listen
yeah,
to me.
okay.
It's way
Well,
different.
I mean, look at Italy. Here's another thing: people keep comparing us to other countries, and our
We're not other
population
countries, we're the
is
United
like
States.
10 times the population of these other countries.
Right. Yes, but we're more spread out here, thank goodness.
Thank goodness, yes. But also, they're
Not
like, well,
China.
look at China. You know, China's getting a handle on it. Are they really? I
I
mean,
don't know.
No,
let me just explain to you how China works. If you have 10 cases today, and then China goes, we had 10 cases, now we have 0.
yeah, bullshit.
When you shoot 10 people in the head, yeah, you're done with those. You know,
Right.
when you kill your cases, it makes your numbers look better. You know, do you think if you don't think that China's, I mean, there was a whole hospital full of these people that had this damn disease or this virus, and the hospital collapsed and killed everybody inside.
Jay Watt brings up a good question. He says, not to worry anybody, but if those are accurate numbers, I'm assuming what I just gave him, and projected numbers, how long till the state lines are closed, county lines are closed, and city limits are closed? He goes, think about it.
2 weeks.
I don't want it to do. See, but that's the thing. You know it's going to spike, but it doesn't mean that it's still that it's spreading. It just means that those people just found out that they have it.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Well,
Doesn't mean it's still spread.
one of my employers put out a thing that if you left the state, like because I was supposed to go to Florida, so they wanted to make sure that I knew about it before I came back, but I ended up not going. So if you leave the state, when upon your return, you had to do at least a 14-day quarantine before you could come back to work. That's just leaving the state. So,
but and the other thing though, it's not. I don't want to repeat what the doctor guy said on the TV because I can't.
But I mean,
I can't remember.
Something
I can't remember. I can't.
It's crazy out there, Mikey. It's crazy because
listen. I know.
When I show up to work, they meet us at the door with a full fucking mask and glasses and gloves and everything on, and they ask you a series of questions. And if you pass those questions, they take your temperature. And if you're not running a temperature, then you are allowed inside, and you can clock in. If you have a temperature, or you answered yes to any of the questions, you get sent home, and you have to be quarantined for 14 days before you're allowed to return.
See, now my thing is that I would call the. See, this is where the CDC has to step in and say, you know, just because somebody has a fever doesn't necessarily mean that he or she has the coronavirus. Okay, it's not.
Well, the thing is, when you have a fever, that's when you're actually contagious. So whether it's the coronavirus,
is that if I come down with a fever tonight, does it mean I have corona? No.
No, it means you have something.
Thank you.
If you have a fever tonight, it means you have something. It doesn't mean you have corona. But nobody wants to take that risk.
And they shouldn't. But my thing is that it's like Stevie was saying about the flu, right? But here's the thing, I told you, I can't quote the guy. I wish I could, but I was watching this guy today. This isn't the flu. It's way more serious than the flu. Way more.
Oh, it's way more contagious than the regular flu, yes.
Right, and it's way worse too, they're saying.
No, the reason I said 36,000 people died of the flu last year is nobody needs to run out in the street screaming and panicking.
No, and right, that the moon's going to fall. And like I said this off air, the moon's not going to fall and hit the fucking Atlantic Ocean.
But Steve, if you look at those numbers though, and you really dig into the regular flu, how many people it kills, most of those numbers are also elderly people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So what's weird about this is elderly and children. The flu kills a lot of elderly and a lot of small children. This thing apparently is not as dangerous. I mean, it still has killed some children, and some children have it, but it's not as bad as the regular flu when it comes to children. The regular flu is more dangerous to children than the coronavirus right now.
Right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't hear that.
Kids are starting to get it, but it's also spreading. You know what I'm saying? But the odds are in the kids' favor. But they also said that kids can also have it without showing symptoms at all. It could be just a little cough.
The kids are the most likely to be carrying it and spreading it everywhere.
Right.
That's why they want to. That's why they want to stop the school. You know, that's why they stop sending kids to school. Because it goes spread all over each other and then bring it home to you.
Right on, Jay.
One kids can carry. They can have a raging case of it and show no symptoms.
Is good. I don't know.
There,
I don't know any of that, so I don't want to.
there's an A and there's a B. Is it hepatitis?
Hepatitis.
There's something
It's
kids
not.
can
It's
catch.
not hepatitis A. You can't. My sister had
I-
Hep C. Hep C is contagious.
I don't think it is hep.
Hep C is
Well,
contagious.
Hep B is more. Hep C is more like
No, hep,
sexual transmitted
well, sexually
or
and
drug
IV.
use or something like that.
Sexually and IV drug use. Yes.
Right on, I'm on it. I did hear that.
Jay Watt said another, and put a little anecdote to what he was asking before, and he said, "Now let's say they announce state lines and county lines and city lines are all closed. There's absolutely positively no way in hell they can enforce it, and they know it."
Jay Watt, you'd be surprised how many people will stop dead in their tracks if they put an orange cone in the highway.
Jay Trapper says Italy is so bad they're hauling coffins off.
Yeah, there's
And
military
trucks.
trucks full of dead people driving through the streets, taking people because the crematoriums are overfull. My wife posted something today that was kind of interesting. She took the map of Ohio and all the counties that are infected the most, or where the cases are. Most of our cases are in the Cleveland area up north, and then it trickles down through Columbus and then down to Cincinnati. And if you take that map and take a highway map of Ohio and overlap them like this, it runs right through the 71 corridor. So the main intersection that runs through Ohio, or the main highway that runs through Ohio, all those cases, all those counties touch that highway.
Right.
So it's just like, the most traveled areas are the ones getting it.
Well, of course.
So if you live out in the boonies, just stay your ass in the boonies,
Well,
and you should be a
don't
little
live
bit
in the
safer.
boonies. I told you guys this before. I live in a town of 35,000. I got a city of 90,000 to my right and a city of 60,000 to my left. That's almost 200,000. That's almost 200,000 people.
How is your heating system, Mike? Is it shared or are you individual?
What do you mean?
Do you have a furnace in your house?
Yeah.
Okay. Not just a vent that the heat blows out of?
No, I have forced air.
Yeah, I know, but is
Is
your-
it to your unit only, or does
Yeah.
it heat other people's
Okay.
units?
As far as I know, it's just mine.
Yeah, they said that's the worst thing, like the
Yeah, like
motels that share heat ducts.
that's worse for anything though too.
Condos.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on, I'm on it. She's on it.
He's on it.
Yeah, I'm glad as hell Trump jumped on it as quick as he did, and as serious as he did. Because when he closed the flights to China, immediately he got ridiculed like nobody's business.
Oh yeah, he was a racist and everything else. Yeah.
Yes, Jay Watt, those numbers are real. They came off the CDC list and all that. All right. So, am I beeping?
That's what she said.
Did anyone else see where
Good night,
like?
Lisa.
Did anyone else see like where like Mother Nature basically is recuperating in some areas where this is at because people are not out driving and stuff? So like the smog is lifted and water's clearing up. Like in Italy, they say like the canals in Venice have actually like cleared up. It used to be nothing, and you can actually see fish and stuff that they haven't seen in it for years.
Well, the other thing too about Italy, let's not forget, is that they just can't. They've been flooded there for like down the south here in the States. They've been flooded for months. So I'm quite sure that the death toll in Italy. And here's the other thing: is it killing healthy people?
I don't know if it's killing. There was a 34-year-old that died from it, but he did have asthma when he was younger. When he was a child, he had asthma, but he like was something that they thought he grew out of. but he did die from it. And he contracted it while he was at Disney World, and he flew from Florida to California. So everybody on that plane probably got it from him.
I'm on it. I understand where you're coming from. However, look at his side of it too, right? By the way, I'm on it. Said her governor needs to man up and shut the state down. More worried about money than lives. Here's the problem. It's not that he's more worried about money than lives. Okay, but it kind of gets back to lives, right? You're the fallout, okay, of not being able to work and not being able to pay your bills. The economic fallout is going to be far, far worse than what this thing is doing.
We'll hardly ever recover from this.
That's what this thing's doing right now.
They're
Okay.
working on
When I'm talking about I'm on it, is go watch videos, go look at pictures, go read articles, go look at old photos of the Great Depression, and that's what this shit's going to do if we stop. If every state in the union, if they shut the country down, okay, remember the soup lines? In high school, learning about the Depression and all that bullshit. That's what's going to happen. My thing is that Idaho's got 10 cases. Why would you shut a state down with 10 cases? I wouldn't if I was the governor. I wouldn't. No, I would not. Sorry. Alaska's got 9. Look at the size of Alaska. It's got 9. You're going to shut
Yeah,
Alaska
but there's
down?
only 10 people that live there, and they all live in one town.
There you go.
it.
But you understand my point, though?
Yeah, don't live in the city.
But my point is that you can't shut everything down.
All right.
It's
All
not
right,
going
show
to
of
be rough.
hands.
No, there's a difference between I'm on it. There's a difference between being rough, okay, and being you're gone. Like, do you think the fucking bank is going to give a shit that you didn't work for a month and a half and you can't pay your fucking mortgage? They're going to take your fucking house.
Well, those have all been suspended.
Okay.
Mortgages and rent and stuff like that has all been suspended by the federal government in most places.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I'd have to read on that before you tell me.
You might want to look into it because we have like emergency unemployment here and stuff like that. That's just
I'm paying my rent.
It's crazy.
Nope, nobody's told me not to pay my rent. So
They said you're not allowed to evict people in Michigan right now.
Yeah.
Right.
But are you working? Are you working still?
yeah, I work 2 jobs and my wife works 2 jobs.
Okay. Well, then you can pay your rent. But if you were sent home saying that you're not essential and you need to stay home, then you
I'm not
probably wouldn't have to.
essential, but I'm still working.
They're saying hardship cases are being taken care of.
All right. Now, show of hands. Who's buying a new gun when they get their stimulus check from Trump?
Yeah, right.
That's what he asked you to do. He said, don't pay down debt. You go out and spend it.
Right.
Right,
Spend it
that's the only
and
place.
go buy from a mom and pop shop. Keep them open.
Yes.
Don't
All right.
order that shit from fucking Bud's Gun Shop or Walmart or anything.
Now, Jish, I'm gonna
Bellas.
click on you. So, all right, we're done with the coronavirus.
Hello.
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you why. Hang on, Dish. We're done with the coronavirus because you know what? I hear it all day. I wanted to talk about it, which we did. We all did, and it was cool. Guess what? I still want to live my life. I still want to forget about the coronavirus. I still just want to have fun with my friends, and I'm doing that right now. And I still want to forget that Tom Brady left the fucking New England Patriots. So, having said all that, Miss Dish got something today.
I got a knife.
Awesome.
Pretty.
So, it's just a cheap Elk Ridge, but, I don't care. All knives make me happy. And it has a cool little pouch that can come off, you guys. But the knife's the coolest part. Check it out. It's really cool.
Badass.
I like that.
Right.
See, now I love how that hit. That's almost like the reason why I like them more is because they sit right
Yes,
next to
yes,
the bottom of
That's
my hand.
pretty.
And it's got a little rod with it, so I can start me a fire.
Little rod, not a big rod, a little rod.
Yeah, no, it's a little rod.
Well,
But you know, it's got the cool Molly crap on the back and a little pouch.
what you gonna put in your pouch?
I don't know.
Now, did you cut yourself
Toilet
yet?
paper.
It's fucking tasty right there.
Did you cut
Thank
yourself
you. Maybe some ferrocerium cloth or something.
yet?
I got some dryer lint I'll send you.
Okay.
you
Hey,
didn't
we
cut-
might need that if you think about it.
You didn't cut yourself, did you?
No, no cutting so far.
Good.
Not
good,
yet,
good.
anyway.
Not yet. If I keep holding it, I might.
No, that's a cool knife. I like it.
Thank you.
How you people, she showed us before we went on air, but I think that's a cool knife. I like it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, she's so embarrassed. She's hiding her computer.
Right.
No, it had my kid's school on the back of it.
Oh,
Oh, it's all right. I can edit this and block all that shit out.
How about some inner city squirrel getters?
There you go.
never know when you're gonna need some squirrel stew.
Right, especially when you live in the suburbs and
What
you
are those BBs?
you got to be quiet about that shit.
What are those BBs?
Yeah.
People still use BBs.
Yeah.
Get them a fucking 22 pellet gun.
Hey, you know what? When people get sassy, I shoot them in the ass with BBs. You want to keep it up?
No, they
Baby.
ricochet. Get them.
I love that, baby.
No, but they ricochet. Get them a pellet gun.
I
Ohio.
used to
I
do
don't,
that.
I don't have a pellet. I don't have a 22 caliber pellet gun. I got a 177
Fine, get a
caliber
177
BB
pellet
gun
gun.
that shoots pellets.
They get them a pellet. Let them use the pellet. Fucking BBs ricochet. They break windows and shit.
Let who use that? This shit's for me, man.
Oh, I thought that was the boys.
No, they got their own. I don't
Oh.
buy their shit.
I thought that was the boys. I'm sorry.
It's his fun toy.
His fun toy is
It's my Red Rider.
It's my Red Rider.
Red Rider. Oh my goodness. By Aruga. Aruga. By the way, speaking of Aruga, anybody speaking of Aruga, not that Aruga. Anybody see that Mossberg?
I actually shot my pistol finally. Woo woo!
Did you really? Oh,
Yep.
fucking time.
Put up a video and everything there. Mike never checks.
Mike never checks. You know what? Let me explain something to you. Mike gets home from work at 10 o'clock at night and he goes to work at fucking 5:30 in the morning. Leave Mike alone. All right.
Speaking of which,
Mossberg and Springfield mixed. Did I read that properly? Anybody else hear that?
Mossberg and what?
Mossberg and Springfield.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Spring.
But are they one company now or something?
I believe so. I'm going to look it up right now.
Fuck. Now we can't buy Mossberg products.
Right? Because we all know Springfield, right up there with Cheaper and Dirt.
Right.
And they terminated their relationship with Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I think it is. 'Cause I think-
Although it was kind of nice for anybody that wanted to go buy a Maverick 88. You could just walk in any Dick's and grab one for $150. You know.
I know, but they're all anti and shit, so you got to do what you got to do. Bye, Dick.
All them damn soccer moms.
The thing I read said Mossberg Springfield cuts dicks off. That's what it said. No lying. That was the headline.
Oh, cuts
Okay.
dicks off.
You're right, it was.
But Mossberg and Springfield aren't one company now. They didn't.
Arkansas Hunting Forum. They're not one company. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God, yeah, no kidding. Because I won't buy
buying my
Springfield.
Mossbergs. And hey, Mikey, by the way, how come this Flawn 57 2.0 has a different name? What happened, Flawn? It might be.
Okay, Mike, I'm going to just say this once. With Brady going to another team instead of retiring was basically a perfect career. Listen, you know what? He gone. Hashtag he gone. What do you want me to do? Am I going to miss him? Yeah. But you know what? He wouldn't have been who he
Yeah,
was.
well,
Hang on, let
what's
me
his
finish.
name? Peyton Manning did the same damn thing.
We wouldn't have found out about Tom Brady and who Tom Brady was until Mo
Unless
Lewis.
Air out of the balls.
Until Mo Lewis wiped out Drew Bledsoe back in 2001. So, you know what I say? I say give this kid a chance of sitting on the bench. Jarrett Stidham, quarterback. Give him a chance. You know,
How long has he been with the team, Mikey?
1 year.
Just a year?
Hey, how long was Tom Brady with the team when he became Tom Brady?
Oh, just a year or so, right?
Just a year.
Well, I was just thinking if he had like a couple years in as, you know, as a second or third stringer, he would have the same type of, just as well as Tom Brady, the same type of mindset and stuff, because he was, basically.
But he knows the offense and everything.
Taking his place.
He'll be fine. Yeah, I made a mistake, Jay Watt. I apologize. I might have read what I read too fast earlier today on Instagram.
Thank God.
So I apologize. Yeah, I think he is too, Jay Watt, but he's still fucking the best that ever will be. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Bret Hart. How bad is this going to be? They're doing WrestleMania with no crowd.
With no crowd. Yeah.
How the hell is Stone Cold Steve Austin going to come out there and say, "Give me a hell yeah"? Just somebody please tell me how the fuck that's going to happen.
Well, you just dated yourself how long it's been since you've watched wrestling, because Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, he's going to WrestleMania.
Oh, is he?
He was on, what do you call it, Monday night, the other night thing, because it was 316.
Yeah, but he ain't going to wrestle. He just there to run.
No. He ain't wrestling. But so here's how bad this is, right? I loved him too. He should have stuck to football because he ain't going to be good in anything else in life. Okay? Rob Gronkowski is doing WrestleMania. He signed a contract with WWE. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But it's just all for the money.
He can't even come back to football if he wanted to. So, but I guess he's the whatever for WrestleMania this year. If anybody saw Fox during the football season, and Gronkowski was on Fox, he sucks behind the mic.
Yeah.
He's horrible.
You know what? I've discovered a new sport on Facebook because there's no sports right now.
Huh?
But has anybody seen this video going around of the marble racing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's fucking funny as hell.
I never seen a marble race.
I was watching it and I was getting all excited. Then I realized I'm getting excited over a bunch of marbles rolling down a hill because I don't have real sports in my life right now.
No, Steve, it's not WWF, it's WWE. Steven. Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve. It's WWE, not WWF.
I know. He said AEW.
Yeah, I like AEW. It's new.
Oh, that the AEW is a new one, right?
Yeah, it's new.
I was going.
You know what? I hated WCW with like Hollywood Hogan and all that.
Yeah, they all
pitiful.
Yeah. But marble racing, yeah, we've had a friend of our family's had one for years. And I'm like, what the hell's that? What's going on? I says, my nephew's got the Hot Wheels. Let him come with his Hot Wheels. No Hot Wheels. He goes,
this video is sweet though, Mike. They start all these marbles off the same spot. They pull the gate up. They all take off down this hill, and it's like
you could
dug out in like a sand or beach, and it's like it goes on forever. It must go on for about a half a mile.
So Stevie, go ahead. You shot your gun.
Huh?
You shot your gun.
Yeah, it's if anybody's looking at a Ruger,
Yep.
Security 9, buy it. It was awesome. That had to
Yeah,
been
they're pretty budget friendly too, aren't they?
under $300, yeah. Full, 15 round magazine in free states.
I heard
that was
the Taurus G3 is also a pretty good gun too, because
Ooh.
it's just the G2 but larger.
Taurus.
The Taurus G3.
Oh,
They're-
that's the
it's-
one that looks just like the Ruger.
Yeah, they look about the same, probably. Yeah,
They
It's
almost
like
have the same
$245
story because they're copycatters. Yeah, but you got to watch it with Taurus. So I know everybody I know says you got a 50-50 chance of it being a great gun or a piece of crap.
yeah. I've had 4 Tauruses and they've all been really good.
Wheel guns? Hell yeah.
I've had 2 wheel guns, and the other two were like the G2. I had the PT-111 G2 Millennium. That gun was fucking built like a tank.
Do you still have it?
No, I sold it because I needed money. Well, it was only because I needed money. I'd still have it today if I didn't need money.
That's like the fucking shotgun he bought for fucking $70, and he wouldn't even fucking bring it up here to me. The fucking prick what he is.
It was
He goes,
Asian line.
Then he goes and sells the fucking thing, the cocksucker. Don't even start with me. I'm so pissed off that you did that to me. My feelers were hurt. Yes, you hurt my feelers.
Mikey, I offered to send you a Beretta PX4 9mm piece by piece. I was going to take it apart and send it to him piece by piece in the mail. That way, when after
How was I
2
gonna put it
years, you have
together?
a complete gun.
I think I'm just gonna have Johnny buy me. I'll give Johnny the money, have him buy it.
And don't
And
say
then
that out loud, Mike. You're live. Just saying.
Yeah. Don't admit to a straw purchase right on live.
What?
And just have it. And I'll just leave it at his house.
I just seen the other day that Classic Firearms has a new semi-auto they imported.
Yeah, it's on Instagram.
Was it made in Turkey? Hold on a second. Let me find the bookmarks. But
I don't know. I don't want to say either way, but I saw that on Instagram.
Oh, Steve, have you seen the new the Ruger PC9 Charger? The 9mm
no, I have not.
that takes the Glock mags. You know they had the PC9 carbine, the 9mm carbine.
Yeah.
Now they have a Charger version of it. It's like a little short version of it.
So for everybody that, you know what? Let me go on here and see if I can grab it. You guys all know Guns and Gadgets?
Yeah.
He put out a video today on Instagram. It's probably on YouTube too. That there's a new bill. And he says, it's big when it's fucking got its own table of contents. But he was talking about how it's all about registering guns. It's all about not being able to have semi-autos, and it's some fucking serious shit in this thing. So if you guys aren't sub to Guns and Gadgets, go check him out. And he always gives the links to the bill numbers, so you can follow the bill in the House and the Senate and all that bullshit. And he does it to the states. Like, it doesn't matter, whatever state's doing something, he can go do it. Whatever, if it's federal, he does that too. But the guy knows his shit.
Yes, he does. Hey, real quick on that note, since we are under a state of emergency, I recommend everyone go check your state's gun laws, because certain states have laws that when you are under a state of emergency,
Right.
you cannot be arrested or charged with possession of a firearm during a state of emergency, because you have the right to defend yourself.
That's right.
Even in some of those states that are anti-gun.
Well, let me explain something to you. Man, thank God. Leave my state alone. Um,
Check that law might affect you, Mike. You might be able to walk down the street with a gun right now. You
Listen.
know?
whether I walk down the street or whether somebody comes through my door, they're gonna get shot either way. So it don't matter. I don't care what the fucking laws are. I'm not allowing somebody to come in my home and disrupt whatever. It's just not gonna happen. The other thing I'm looking into, boys and girls, is I don't know if I brought this up last week or not. I might have. I don't remember. I'm watching videos on turning a muzzleloader into a fucking shotgun.
You mean the other way around?
No. I mean a muzzleloader that can shoot shot. How's that sound? Is that better?
Oh, okay.
So you can do bird hunting and shit, but still a muzzleloader.
Wouldn't you just load it with shot?
You just load it with shot somehow. What I'm trying to figure out now is I have a couple of questions on some videos I watched of people. If they can do a video with it with pellets instead of the powder, because that's what I use. I use the Pirate X pellets. I don't use powder, and I don't think you can, because it won't. You know what I mean? Although the Sabbath should keep it all locked in, don't you think?
Yeah, you would think so, but
But anyway,
That's
what
my
the-
weakness. That's my weakness right
I got-
there. I don't know anything about muzzle loaders. I've never owned one.
I got my Mossberg here with me, and I got my
Keep what locked in the shot?
So this guy, did I not share the video? Let me hang on. I thought I shared this video. I could be wrong. Give me 1 sec, and I'll so I can go and retrieve it.
Man, I watch way too many videos. Holy. Think I should get a life or something.
are you
What's
looking at your
gun show
history?
time?
Newly
That's
alive.
just the booty shaking videos. He hasn't made it to the gun videos yet.
Newly alive. It's a Zigana T pistol. Anyhow, it looks like it could be turned into a very nice shooter. It's a 1911 style, but it
Okay.
comes with a 6-inch barrel. Long slide. It looked pretty darn interesting. And it's cheap, like $230 or something. Hold on, I'll tell you where it's made.
I guarantee it's probably made in Turkey, like you said.
I think that it's where is Rock Island Armory?
Oh, those are made in the Philippines.
Oh, ain't that?
There's a bunch out of there's a bunch out of Slovenia right now too.
Yep, it's Turkey. Yeah, it's a beautiful looking firearm.
That's where my Canics are made from, and the Salzmanar or whatever it's called are made in Turkey.
Oh man, they're out of stock already. Them dirty rottens. That classic firearm goes out of stock so flipping fast. But it is a sweet looking firearm. Hold on a second. Let me
Oh, I got a website for you, Stevie. If you go to LAPD like
I am.
supply,
Yeah.
it's like a police uniform place or whatever. But they also sell guns. And they have like the police trade-ins and all that shit. So you can get a pretty good deal. You can grab them Glocks. It's for like $2.99 and shit.
All right, check this out. Let me know if you can see it. There's the firearm. Can you see it?
What are we looking? Are we looking on our screen or your screen or what?
Yeah, we can't see it.
Is it still my face in my little box or my?
Yeah. Your face.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell?
Then
Mike-
Mike has to approve a screen
Oh.
share.
Is Mike left?
No,
No, I'm there. I'm trying to look something up. What's the problem?
Go down in the back seat and click on my screen share.
There we go. There it is.
Isn't that a sweet looking firearm? Look how tight the fit is between the slide and the frame.
Oh, so it's basically like a copy of like a SIG or something almost. Looks like a SIG copy or like a Baby Eagle.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
I do too. I think that thing is pretty. Plus, it comes with a 6-inch barrel. That would be, as long as the barrel's decent, that would be an awesome target shooter. Mm-hmm. Just
Yippers. Just saying.
and I can't believe they sold out that quick. What the hell? Hey, I'm back to normal. Look at me, all Mr. Computer. I screen shared. Oh, Ed didn't show no booty or nothing.
No, you did a good job.
I don't have time to.
I just checked it yesterday. They must not have got many in. They sure sold out quick.
Give me 1 second, Stevie.
Thanks, Ron. So what were you trying to figure out about the muzzleloader in a Sabot?
I'm doing it right now. Relax. I'm doing it right now. Hang on. Stand fast.
Relax, he says. Relax.
Stand
Don't
fast,
do it.
motherfucker.
When you want to go to it,
Do it.
relax. Don't do it.
Tell me what that link is.
When you want to come.
Hey,
Over.
go to that link.
Smoky Mountain?
Is it 2 guys sitting there with 2 guns?
Yeah.
Somebody watch that video and tell me what it they're calling them muzzle loading shotguns,
Okay.
but none of them they all have the powder. They don't have the Pyrodex. They all have the powder. They don't have the fucking 50 grain of
Well, then buy the powder then.
No, just use the pellet.
I'm asking if I can use the pellets.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
watch how they load it, Stevie. Will it fuck it up?
It shouldn't.
Or dish?
100 grains of powder is the exact same thing as 100 grains with the pellet.
I understand that. I'm not saying that the measurement's going to be wrong. I'm saying that the way they do it, they put the cup in there, then they top it with a piece of fucking plastic somewhere along the line to hold everything in.
Hold on, I'm getting to that
So
part.
it's all fucked up. Well, not fucked up, but like
No,
new,
they use a shot cup.
like new to me. You
Yeah.
know?
No, you can use everything they're using. The shot cup is just fine.
And I can do that in a rifle muzzleloader barrel, so just buy a smoothbore one.
Well, if you want to go spend your $600, the shotgun would work better, but your rifle would work okay. But I would keep the yardage short because your pattern may not be awesome.
Yeah, they say it's the other video I saw said you can get one at 30, 35 yards tops. Nothing out further.
Right.
Basically like a real shotgun.
No, my real shotgun. What, for shots? No,
Yeah.
I can hit 45 yards easy with my Mossberg.
Well, what are you shooting though? Like 4-shot or something?
Probably.
Okay. But I mean, what are you trying to hunt though? That's my question. What are you hunting?
I want to hunt. I want to be able to hunt bird. I want to be able to hunt turkey or whatever, and I can't actually hunt duck.
Okay, well, I mean,
Duck,
turkey,
although-
that's one
although
thing. That's
there's
like
a-
4-shot, but like quail, you're going to use like 7-shot.
There's a video of a guy hunting duck with a fucking muzzle-loading shotgun.
Wow.
But you have to use steel shot. That,
Will kick the shit out of my barrel.
well, if you use that shot cup like they used, it won't. That protects your barrel from the shot. And it also helps you keep the shot in a better group once it comes out your barrel.
I haven't seen that video, but I'm gonna watch it later. The one I put the link in.
Yeah. Yeah. All the shot cup does is stop the pellets from mixing with your powder.
Now, did they use that the little cover there?
You have to, yes.
What's that called?
Overcard. Overshot card.
Overshot card.
Yep. It's a little piece of cardboard that's real tight to get down the barrel, and it stops your shot from dumping out.
Yeah, this other guy has this whatever, and he says if you put it over the barrel like this, and then just go, and then push it down with your ramrod.
Yeah, you got to get it started.
Yeah. So like that will work.
Yep.
Because I don't want to turn. I had the opportunity. Well, I didn't have the opportunity to buy one, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
To get a one-shot shotgun,
Yeah,
and I was going to do what Canterbury did to his.
right.
Get the adapter and turn it into a muzzleloader. I looked everywhere on the fucking thing in Massachusetts to see if it was going to be illegal or not, and I couldn't find it. But it's just kind of like it's not illegal to send guns. It's not illegal for me to buy a gun online. You just don't want to be the person to get caught doing it. You know what I'm saying? One of those type deals. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I didn't want to go out there, go hunting, and get caught with it without a FID card on me and all that shit, you know.
Right. That would be a fine line.
Move to a free state.
Using a single barrel shotgun as a muzzle loader, you better not have a real shell in your possession. You better have just cut off shells with the primer in it.
No, he uses some adapter, Stevie, right? And he uses the regular primers that you use with the 209s that you use for
Well, the video I seen of him doing that, he just took a shotgun shell and cut the top off.
no, that's not the one I saw. This is the one he had some company, they actually made an adapter.
Oh, well, that would be cool.
Fit down the barrel, right? And then you put your primer. You know, you open up the, what do you call it? One shot, right? So
Breech.
right? You open up the breech and then you put your primer in, just like I do mine now. Then you load the fucking gun normally.
Oh, okay. Or you could take this proper shotgun shell, cut it off right at the brass, dump all the shit out of it, put that in, load that cut off shotgun shell in, close it, and then muzzle load it.
Oh, so basically just brass and primer then.
Yeah. You cut the shotgun shell right off at the brass and dump it out.
Now, those two guys, did they use a wad?
That's what the shot cup is.
But
Just watch the video, Mikey.
I'll have to watch the video because I'm all confused. Because some guys
But the thing is,
didn't use a cup. Some guys just put the shot right down their barrel.
yes, but they use a wad before the shot.
Yes, but I don't need a wad in my gun. That's why I'm asking you.
You should use one because there could be space in between the powder and the barrel. What happens, if you just put the pellets straight on top of your pellets, if you just put the BB straight on top of your pellets,
Yep.
pull the trigger, a lot of that power will push right past the pellets.
And it failed to stay there. So
Well,
my question is,
They
should I
won't
use,
stay there, but you're losing power.
so then should I use powder instead of the pellets?
No,
Use a shot cup instead.
they might not make a 50 caliber shot cup, is what I'm saying. You'd be better off with a 50 caliber Sabot, which would basically be the same thing. It's just shorter. That would work as your wad. Dump the BBs down, then put your overshot card on.
Yeah, but the Sabots have holes in them, Steve.
Oh my God.
Hang on a minute.
Man, you would just be better off to move to a fucking state that allows you to
Shut
own
up.
firearms. God damn. It's the same shit every week. We got to listen to fucking how shitty Massachusetts is with their fucking gun laws. But I'm going to be out of here, guys.
Alrighty, Ohio.
All right.
Good
I'm glad
night.
you all got a chance to see me.
Now we'll have to listen to all about how you left without saying goodbye.
Oh, where's he at? Oh, I'll wait for him to get back.
And I sent you my email, by the way, in case you didn't look.
I waited for you last night for like 2 hours for you to send that to me.
Yeah, I bet you did. Come on.
I did.
Come on, show up. Come on.
But I also started a hangout with you, and I called you, and I sent you messages. Didn't get those, did you?
No, I don't hear it unless I have that open.
Don't ask for help how to try to set something up if you're not willing to do it.
No, I know how to do it. All I need is everybody's email, correct?
Yeah, you got to have their email or be friends with them prior to the Google Plus thing going down.
Which I'm not, because most people I type the name in don't come up. The only people do is gunpowder.
Well, the thing is, every single hangout that I've had you in and that you've been in with other people that I know, you've left the conversation every time. So you're not in those rooms anymore. You leave the conversation. If you stay in there.
You personally have only had me in one room, which I didn't even know I was in. It was the Mike DeLucia stalker room or something you made so we could drop links. Hey, Sue.
Yeah, it was a Quagmire, Sucker Steve. And then I had you in another one. But like the ones with the other people that we were into not too long ago talking and stuff, you left that one too.
Jinx made all those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you left it.
Well, I had a reason. And I'll talk to you in private about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was trying to dig you up in there and get you and set you up from there.
Right. Hello, cat.
That's okay. You know how many damn rooms I had to go through and remove myself or delete the conversation from Mikey from like 2012 all the way to now?
Yeah, I got a big list too.
Every hangout that we did Friday night starts a new hangout.
Yeah.
So we had all those hangouts. And you're like, Jesus. And then the ones from G Mango too. I had like 1,300 G Mango.
That's a lot of deleting.
Yeah. And they don't have a mass delete. You can't just click on a bunch of them and delete. No.
Nope.
You got to go in each and every one.
Have you ever tried highlighting them?
Oh, delete them that way. I don't know if that would work or not.
I'd have to. I'll try it because man, every chat I was in with Mike. There's a chat room.
Yeah, every Friday night there's one.
Price. Hey, GI, welcome back. Nice for you to see me. I love the blurry hand wave. I think it's epic. It's like, you can't keep up, can you? Can you? Can't keep up.
Hyperactive.
Yeah. Oh my God. And by the way, I am Coke free tonight. Damn it.
Nice. I like the thing that gets Mikey is like, you know, the reaching for shit. It's on. Whoa, it's not on that side. It's on this side.
If I look away from the camera down, I'm just fine. Like everything else is bass act.
Yeah, if you're paying to the like, you know, I want to reach over and grab this thing on, you know,
Yeah, reach
over
over
my shoulder.
here.
The red vice. Oh wait, it's on this side.
Well, that's for so people can't look at your house and learn how to turn your locks and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy, look at all them dead beers up on that bench. You better not
What?
be driving.
All those dead
No, I'm at
beers.
home. I'm quarantined in my basement, man. I'm okay. I just got to make it up the steps. That's the hard part tonight.
Oh, you can belly crawl up a few steps.
Yeah. Shameless plug time since Mikey's not here. Let me see, where's the camera? There we go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I'm surprised you ain't stuck that one on your nipples yet.
I do have two of them. One, you know, like actually, the ones I put on my nipples are these.
The licking sticks. Oh, man.
The tar dot ones.
I had a feeling.
I won this one from High Point, their new patch.
Oh, awesome.
I think I got one of those. That looks familiar.
Yeah.
They sent me.
It had your name. It had your name on it, but my address, so I kept it.
Oh, cool. They sent me a bunch of crap when I blew up my gun and sent it back to them, and they sent me a new one. What a company.
Any more shameless plugs I can do? I know they're out. He watches a lot, and yeah, we'll go ahead and shameless plug them just because they're a good channel.
Uh-huh.
Armament and Actors.
He's so
Good guy.
awesome.
Yeah, we're supposed to get together soon and do some shooting, but it's supposed to rain all weekend here, and I'm just like, I'm a wuss. I'm not going to go stand out in the rain and shoot. You know, I just
Well, that and you're quarantined.
yeah, I'm quarantined. But
I got some old
Is that what
stickers I could send you, Ohio.
no. The last time I put a sticker up, I got fucking instant messages like a motherfucker. Because Mikey said, send that to me.
Oh, jeez.
And that disrupted your life how? I
Oh,
hope not at all.
not really. Let's see who else we got here.
Yeah, Jay Watt, I don't have.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I thought
Crazy Scotsman.
Schlotzman.
Is Mikey back yet?
yes, I've been here.
He is right in time. Oh yeah, with that patch, Steve, they sent me a sticker too. I'm just doing some shameless plugs here, Mikey.
Stevie, I don't have one.
I showed a couple stickers. Where'd the one go that you liked?
Ooh, Susie Scott says you look very different in Bright Lights, Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
might
'cause I'm
wanna
usually
put
driving in
some
my
up front,
car.
too.
I had to do some shameless plugs, Mikey, so there was the one I did.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Oh,
Georgie, you have
here's the
time?
last one. Here's the last one.
No, I'm not looking at it. I'm not. I'm actually on Facebook trying to send Georgie a fucking. Because I don't like you people.
Oh, man.
She's the only one I like. Everybody else is picking on me, so they can all bite my ass.
Gunpowder's like, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
She's like, I even changed my cup.
Changed her cup, stopped playing with her hair, did all kinds of shit for you tonight. Didn't call me daddy. All kinds of
Just
stuff.
for that, just for that, I'm fucking going back to the pink cup. So fuck it.
It's fine. Go back to the pink cup and I'll fucking eject your ass.
Hey, do you want a sticker to put on your cup?
And
I'll mail
I'll,
it to you.
Yeah.
and I'll open up a private chat
Oh,
and punch you over.
mm.
Man, I can't spell.
Oh my god.
Bird.
I could make some more shooting videos with those actually. Some bonfire videos. I'm just saying.
No. Stevie, I was looking. I don't have a Sabbath round.
Should have them for sale at your local gun store. Just saying.
Because I used the Power Belt 250s.
Right. How many grains do I shoot, Dish?
150.
Oh, I'm on. It's all over the shooting and shredding fire videos.
I know, right? I'm on it. Great use for them.
Stevie, what am I looking for? A 50 cal what?
Right on, GI. Hey, am I? 50. You got a 50, right?
50 cal shot cup.
That's a period and a 5 and a O.
Yeah.
Not
Holy cow. Bush Brothers out there.
Bush, what's up, kid?
Well, I waited for you to get back, Mikey, to say goodbye. I didn't want to leave and then have you bitch that I was gone that when you came back.
Oh, asshole.
Yeah. And see, you don't even fucking care. I should just left. Fuck him. All right. I'm out of here, guys. Have a great weekend. Go
ya.
Buccaneers.
Have a good night.
See you, Ohio.
Fuck
Yeah.
off, asshole.
That's what I was waiting on.
You bag of dicks.
A whole bag. Suck a whole bag of dicks, man.
Anybody got any ideas? I want to check out with my 50 cal because I can't afford to buy a shotgun this season. I read that you can use shot cup size. Well, where'd it go? 50 cal, but I can't find them on the internet anywhere. Any help?
50
And
caliber shot.
I'm just reading what somebody wrote.
Oh,
Cool idea. Hope you can get some help on the matter. I'd like to see how you can do it too. Apparently, nobody answered this poor prick. One of my friends used to do this, but the patent sucked with his rifling. Use a tall 50 caliber sabot like a shotgun shot cup wad. Top it off with a shot and run it down the top of the powder. Finish it off with overshot card to hold it in place. There you go. Your shot cuppers. Your shot cupper sabot. What? Play around, but don't expect any kind of success.
Mike, you got somebody down below.
People can't write what the shit. I'll tell you that, Steve.
Yeah, me for one, apparently. I think I got crumbs in my keyboard or something because certain letters won't type sometimes. We'll call them crumbs.
We'll call them crumbs.
Of something. Hey, GI.
Hey, buddy.
How's
What's
it
up,
going?
So,
Yes.
Johnny, why aren't you? Why are you backstage, John?
Bubbly, 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 bubbly.
Bubbly, 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 bubbly.
You.
You people.
I got a co-host tonight.
Aw, little Putty. Hi, Putty.
Ah, dang camera. Hey, Milo. Wake up.
Peekaboo.
He's like,
Hey. He's just chilling.
he is. He likes sitting up back there, remind me. I can lean back, use him for a pillow.
Who's in them?
And then he scratches my ears.
Up over there.
Hey, John Solar 283.
Hey, how are you doing?
He accidentally put his real name on there.
Well, I didn't, I figured,
What's your thing canceled tonight?
what canceled?
Your podcast.
No,
Because I was like waiting forever. It's like, what the F?
no, we were live for 2.5 hours.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Christine brought the super pickle on, hung out for a while.
I must have prematurely ejected myself.
Yeah, she had her super pickle on there, talking about it, having fun. So, how you kids doing?
Good.
Are you proud? Wait, should I have this on? There we go. I don't want to catch what Mikey's got.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
So, Gunpowder Beard, are you ready to pull your hair out yet?
No, we're leaving in 7 days.
She's well medicated.
They just canceled school here till May. I was
It's
like, what?
another day for us. I wish I could sit there and say it was something different, but it's just another day for us since we homeschool.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. See, there you go. That works. Yeah.
Yeah, but they just closed your option.
What's funny is Rhett. This is his senior year, and they're going, well, it looks like May. I'm like, well, I pull Rhett June 1st. You know that. She's like, well, I'm like, no, you know that. Every year I pull him June 1st. That's it. And this is his final. So I was like, what are we going to do about this? I guess it's over, right? Are we just going to go ahead and call it now? Or she won't tell me yes. I'm like, what are we going to do, folks?
They better send you a big old packet of work.
Yeah, but I can't. Nothing counts.
Ugh.
He has to, occupational therapy, speech pathologist. They're not coming here. They already asked me, do you want us to come? Nope. I'm good. I keep my house quiet and
Spray it right in the face when they answer the door.
no one's gonna come to my door. That's for sure. But they were freaking out today watching me. I saw one of the neighbors taking pictures. I couldn't figure out what the hell's this deal. I said, what is the matter with you? He goes, well, what are you doing with all that stuff? I said, I'm building an anaerobic digester, you Nimrod. What is the matter with you? He's got his camera out there taking pictures. I took out 5 of the 55-gallon drum, the plastic ones.
Yeah.
I brought him around the back, and boy, he was outside in a matter of minutes taking pictures.
Oh,
I'm
geez.
like, what the hell is with you, dude?
Watch, he'll end up turning you in.
Well, that's pretty good. They'll be like, what are you doing? I'm building a methane digester.
No, you're not. That's a biohazard.
Yeah. Did you know why is it not showing? For some reason, you're not showing on YouTube for me, Mikey.
It wouldn't for me either tonight. That's what I wanted to tell you, Mike.
That's why I didn't hop on earlier, because I was like, I don't think he's on YouTube. They're like, really? I went, no, I don't think he's on.
I went to my subscriptions, and Mikey, you were not in my subscription.
The last one was Guns and Gadgets right here.
So I typed your name in the box on YouTube search and came up with your channel, and it said I was subscribed.
It didn't show up for
my
me.
subscription.
It didn't.
It
That's
did
weird.
for me the first time I came in, but when I came back, it wasn't showing, so I had to go to your channel and do it.
That's why I'm saying you got to be careful what you title your channel right now. I mean, your streams right now. He's looking at Facebook. He didn't hear a word I said.
Just how they figured, you fucking asshole.
I ain't
Nothing didn't see it
sleeping.
either.
Oh, what the hell? Why don't I see? Where's Mike's channel out here? What the hell's going on?
Well, you're special, J. Watt. Buh, 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 buh.
See, this is so weird. It's not showing up on my list. But when I go to your channel, it says I'm subscribed,
Yep.
but you're not showing up on my list at all.
That's exactly how it was for me.
Here, look at here, Mikey. Here's my list right here. All right, you're not showing up on this list, but when you look over here, here you are, and it says I'm subscribed. I don't get it. Makes no sense.
I'm thinking they might have blocked him because of his title. Semi-blocked him.
That doesn't make the slightest bit of sense to me.
It doesn't, but they do that shit all the time.
Jay Watt found it just fine.
Here you go, Mike. I shared the screen so you can
Because
see
he's
what I'm
not
talking
sub to nobody. He just types it in every Friday. Right on. I'm on it. I'm on it in a minute.
Hey, Mike, can you see what I'm sharing there?
No, he's got to click on you down below, and he's paying attention to something else right now. Porn.
All right, you see right here? First you see subscribe, then you see the bell rung. And yours. But you don't see it here.
That's exactly how mine was.
I don't know what you want me to. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying. I'm right. Here's you. Says subscribe. Bell's rung,
Yeah.
but you're not showing up on my list anymore. And it's not showing that you're live on YouTube for me. It's saying the last thing I got from you was this one. Talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Weird as hell.
He got what you call it rhythmed.
Algorithm.
Yep. Just like Eric and his nipples.
Ripples?
I thought we were going to get away with Aldo Nova today, but we finally got busted.
Well, it changed, so it allowed me to do it on the fly.
I wonder why it's doing that. That's weird.
Now it's Happy Friday. Now let's just.
Bummer, Guns Girl. Screw up your whole day.
I've been eating Benadryl all day, so I'm not going to want to get up in the morning. And when I do, I'm going to feel like a zombie.
Uh-oh. What'd you get allergic to by?
Pollen. I had to mow the grass today.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard a face mask might help.
Well, if I could freaking find one. I mean, I went to go get new filters for my respirator. I couldn't even find those.
Really?
Yeah.
The only thing I was able to find was, well, I didn't find it. We had them already, but they're my kid trained with those it's weird. They trained to run with these.
Right.
Yeah.
And what I do is I take off these tips right here, and then I will put in, as you can see, I put in my own dust stuff in there.
Yeah.
So, the cheap little dust mask that you get, like, I don't know, 50 for $1. I cut them into the circles and I put them in there.
Not no more.
Well, I have about 400 of those. So
I used to have a mask like that. Well, made similar to that. It didn't have the full rubber piece over the nose. But I don't know if y'all have noticed, if you pay attention to my Facebook, I've been making the crap out of knives for the past couple of days. But between that and mowing grass today, ooh.
yeah, you're going to use a lot of them making knives, that's for sure.
Unless you want a nose full of black boogers.
Yeah.
Been there, done
I know. I go through probably, I don't know, 10, 15 a day doing calls.
Quack, quack.
Covered head to toe, and like this. I had someone knocked on the door once. I had been wet sanding. You know what I'm talking about, Steve. You're freaking covered head to toe. Looks like someone just sprayed you with milk. I go walking up to the door. What's up? They're looking at me like, what the hell?
He killed a cow. Look at the milk all over him.
Well, you just showed up my front door at work, so what can I do for you?
I didn't have that trouble. I just slowed my lathe down.
I use it's a misting system that goes on my grinder.
Oh, cool.
It's got a magnetic base and draws water up out of a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I get soaked.
What I do, I have overhead. What I did, I showed it on one of my videos. As each one of us enter different parts of life, you learn different little tricks from the people. Tailors are what I used to work with, and they have overhead gravity-fed irons. They can't have an iron where you just fill up that little bit of water because they're ironing for 8 hours a day. So they have these big gravity-fed water tanks that are up in the air. I have one of those in a drip system that goes right there, right where I'm wet sanding it. So it just is a constant drip.
Well, I'm trying to spray over a 2-inch wide ceramic belt, and a drip system wouldn't do nothing. It would just sling it back in my face.
Right, yeah.
5,000 sanding feet per second.
Yep, and when I'm doing it on the lathe, it's throwing it right in my
Hey, GI,
Yeah,
don't hit your knuckle on that belt.
I've done it before.
Just saying. Doesn't that tickle after
Oh
about
yeah.
15 minutes?
I've got a nice scar here on the side of my thumb where I went into a 36 grit belt.
Oh,
Those are fun.
Yeah.
that's one of them ones you look at the wound and you can slowly see the blood start coming up and all those little dots.
God, I hate that.
Those burn.
Mm-hmm.
Or
You know
slip,
it's bad when
slip-
the blood runs away
slip,
first.
slip on the bandsaw, and your thumb gets there first, and you look down. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
No, we don't slip on the bandsaw.
Oh,
Nope.
Yours should never be in front of the blade.
yeah.
I've got surface grinders, I've got planers, I've got all that stuff, and everything gets push sticks, push blocks, hands away from the blade.
Yeah, my dumbass. I came right in. It was real fast. It's one of those moments where you know, I got to be at the post office by 4,
Yep.
and it's Friday. All right, and I can't make this person wait 3 more days. They're gonna lose their freaking mind. It needs to be there Monday, Tuesday morning, the latest.
That's
So
what
you're
happens.
Yep, you're running down there. I got 40 blanks to do. You're trimming off 2 more blanks. Slide one across, and you just wet sanded it, and there goes the thumb. Slips right off it. Only about 1/4 of an inch, but I'll tell you what, that's 1/4 inch of really bad pain.
Dingy.
Yes, that hurts like a mother.
Yep.
Really bad.
Never use a tool when you're tired or in a hurry.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
And you'd think, because I'm a screamer about the shop door. I mean, I'm literally a screamer. Everybody knows. Don't come near me when that shop door's closed. Don't touch it. Don't knock on it. Don't do anything. I don't care. Don't interrupt me when I'm in that shop because my hands will be sitting next to something or no way.
Exactly.
Do not talk. I don't need you to remind me of anything. I don't need to know the world just exploded. Nothing until the solid turns off.
And don't sneak up behind me and go, hey.
Oh God, no! Are you crazy?
Because you're liable to get slapped with a bloody hand that I just ran into something sharp.
Especially if you're Steve and you're like, okay, I got this turning at 3,000 million miles an hour. I'm gonna stick my hand inside and have the razors flying around the outside while I sand this little spot in there. You can always tell.
I was running a powered mortise machine at work one time down south, and I had a new guy sneak up behind me and blow the air hose.
Son of a
in my
bitch. Son of a. What is wrong with people? Why?
Dude, he was fired the next day. I was all over him. I was all over my boss. He's like, dude, quit being a pussy.
It's lose a hand. It's lose a hand.
Well, that, and he blew 110 pounds of air pressure in my eardrum.
Yeah, I mean,
That
Jesus.
was real smart.
Yeah, that's now you're talking permanent damage forever there. Fuck that shit.
We had a guy when I was in school done that to another fellow that was wearing those parachute pants,
Uh-oh.
and it ripped his rectum.
Yep. I've heard
Yeah.
that in auto shops.
Yep,
You
Yeah.
wrecked them.
damn near killed him.
That just is not good.
No, but I got your and Mikey's knife ready to heat treat again.
And by the way, I don't want the blade blue. Just saying. It's ugly blue.
And just for you people that don't know, that's called Dykem.
What'd you call me?
You wish. Dude, I made 6 knives in 5 hours.
Well,
Damn.
Dang.
that
Running
big
like a
one
wild
was
man.
nice.
They're all ready for heat treat.
I'm getting ready for my yearly break. I get to take off a few weeks before next season.
We'll go plant your grass.
No, I'm building a methane digester.
Yeah, whatever occupies you.
Yeah.
Right.
I married one of those.
Well, there was an argument that broke out over methane digesters, and well, I shouldn't say an argument that broke out. Someone told me I was a freaking idiot and I was stupid and I was wrong, and it just made me angry. So now I want to prove the person wrong by building it. He's trying to tell me that you have to have a special setup to run a generator on methane. And I was like, now if you did the methane correctly, if you actually, have a digester and you have a scrubber, you got to have a scrubber, obviously, which gets all the nasties out of there. And then you run it through a water filter. It really isn't that big a deal. And he doesn't seem to understand that some of the generators, I don't know who knows what, but some of the generators, the newer versions of generators, you'll know they have an exhaust from the actual crankcase that takes the fumes, all right, that are supposedly unburnt and brings them back into the carburetor. All right, it's supposed to help with the emissions. If you disconnect the fuel line and you attach the fuel line where that connects to, that leaves the vapor inlet for that line open. You can hook up the gas to that vapor inlet, and you can actually run it. It's just like the same principle of taking, Steve, you might know, you'll know this. You take starting fluid, you spray it in the carburetor. What happens?
Fires.
Okay, same principle. There's not you can stand there with a can of starting fluid. If we've done, some of us have actually done it for a minute and actually spray it, get it to run for 3 or 4 seconds. Spray it again, spray it while you're trying to get this thing to cycle fuel through. Get it to cycle fuel a few times. You can do that also with the methane gas. I'm trying to explain this to the guy. He's like, "You're crazy. You got to have regulators." I'm like, no, you don't.
Does it burn at the same temperature?
Very close. Very, very close.
Okay.
But it's just like that. What they're thinking of is they're thinking of natural gas LP, which is compressed, right?
Yeah.
When you have methane, you can store the methane in 1,000 different ways. All right. You can store it in an inner tube, literally a truck inner tube. You're just expanding it, all right? And the only pressure you've got is the pressure that you place on whatever's holding it. So say you put 10 bricks on it, you've got that much pressure pushing it back out. It's not the same as it coming from a main line or high compression in a tank. You know what I mean? It's not the same deal. But boy, this guy was losing his mind.
Is the exhaust on your generator going to smell like pickled eggs?
No, methane. This is the most important part. This is the part why I find it so exciting is because methane, what it gives off is water vapor. A methane, and this, now everyone's going to flip out, so don't lose your minds, but you can take a generator running on methane and feel free to put it in your basement. It does not give off fumes.
No carbon monoxide.
No, none. Water vapor is the side effect of burning methane.
After you scrub it.
Like I said, you have to scrub it. Now, what I do when I'm doing it, it's coming out and it comes out of its holding bag it goes through. I usually do a 3-foot tube full of all the steel wool, which is going to go through. It's going to remove all that. Then I go from that through a water bath and then into storage, and then it's fine.
Now, do you have to compress it at least a little?
You can if you can compress it if you want to. I mean, and many and the same principle with that is like, you know how we've all got our little tanks. We fill up. Mama's tires low, so you're gonna have to go run down there, put some air in. So you take your little spare tank, right? You fill up your air tank. It's that same thing. If you think about it like that, and you fill up a tank using a compressor like that, and you're taking it from, instead of it coming from outside and then going into a compressor, you're having it come from the actual holding tank and go into a secondary tank.
Well,
You
if
can
you don't,
compress that.
if you don't compress it, how do you control the flow?
The flow will be, say you put it in an inner tube, right? Say you stored it in an inner tube. All right. You're now going to weight that inner tube. And that's what's going to control that flow, but you're going to put a valve on it. You can put a valve on it.
Okay.
Just a regular ball valve. You know what I'm saying? You can put a ball valve on it. But yeah, so this guy was losing his mind, screaming at it. He was going crazy. I was like, you know what, dude, I'm just going to build the damn thing and make you look like a monkey.
So is the digester sealed airtight?
Yeah. What it is there's 3 points of entry. Okay. There's a fill point, which goes below the water level, so you don't have a gas escape. You then have a fertilizer or a secondary output that comes out, which is where you have solid, liquid, and gas. The liquid is a great fertilizer. That's the decomposed everything. That has a halfway spout, all right, which is shut off, all right? And whenever you add more to it, you'll take some out there. And then above that liquid area, you have your gas, all right, where the gas collects at. And that's got an output valve that goes to your storage or your scrubber if you want to scrub first.
Do you have to use a silica gel to separate the solids from the liquid?
No. You'll remove. I like to have that a fourth valve to remove them, because every once in a while you're going to have to. Obviously, you're going to have solids you're going to have to remove eventually. But the last one I did, we went almost a year before we had to remove any solids.
Wow, that's good.
But yeah, him and I were having a conversation. We started out on biodiesel, and this guy is he's one of those, I guess, call him Ike. I know everything. He's just like, he's the genius. He invented everything, I guess. I don't know, but boy, he hasn't built anything, and he has no practical, like hands-on experience, but he knows it all. So now he's pissed me off, so I'm going to build it just because. Such an asshat.
You all right up there, Mikey?
I can't hear him. Is he froze?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's looking at toys on the interweb.
What toys are you looking at?
Susie said, "This is the first time I've ever seen Mikey so quiet."
It's not. Nah, I've seen him this quiet.
Look, toys.
I can't.
Yeah, Prepper. I think he was a tuber.
I can't.
What can't you find, Mikey?
Gun.
A muzzle loading shotgun.
Without having to.
He made Susie famous. What's this button do?
Oh, Stevie, my Shockwave, man, that is the sweetest shooting tiny shotgun I have ever had.
Now, is that the one with the fudge, the bird
Yes.
hand grip?
The Peacock hand grip, yeah,
Yeah, okay,
and the 14-inch barrel.
nice.
The little bug, huh?
Oh yeah. I started out shooting 7-shot in it, and then I broke out that box of mini shells, and I mean, it's nothing to sit there and hold it out one hand, and no issues.
Did they hit pretty hard down line, or were they went?
They still had the same amount of powder in them as the regular 7s.
Oh, just less shot.
Yeah, just less shot. I mean, they're probably that big, that tall, and still probably have that much brass.
Steve, is that what I need?
I can barely hear you, Mike.
Because he has 12 windows open. And I
Can you
hear
hear? Can you hear him?
no.
I can't. I can.
He.
got-
What's this button do to himself?
No, I know he's telling you off. I just can't hear what he's saying.
I know. Whenever he smiles, he's usually cussing.
Don't know what he's saying though.
Cussing makes him happy.
He leaned on his volume knob. I heard a click.
Is that better?
Well, there's something.
What's something from something leave you?
Boy, someone's been peeing for a long time.
Gunpowder. Look at the concentration on her face.
See if I can make this last a little bit longer.
I mean, wow, good, wow, what a job! I'm sitting going, is somebody still peeing? I hear someone peeing. I'm like, what the hell is that?
That's my fish tank, John.
Oh my god! I was like, wow, that's impressive. That's a hell of a tank.
That's an
Had
awesome
one
power
coffee,
speed.
what can I say?
Back in them beer drinking days, right? Ex hamster muted Mikey.
Hey,
They
you big dog.
probably went on LimeWire to get a song.
Uh-oh. It came back with the computer gonna surf a Hippolytus.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm like that too, George. Mowing the lawn. I got to get off the mower, go directly in the shower, or I'm dying the rest of the day.
Well, here was the thing. My riding lawnmower battery is completely dead.
Oh, poopy.
And so I push mowed 2 acres today.
Wow.
Or you could have jump started your lawnmower battery.
It was,
What's this button do? What's going on? He's got that hypnotic music. playing over here. You're getting sleepy. Hello. Hello. Is this thing on? Hello.
Are you listening to them girls clicking their fingernails on all those cups and crap?
Yeah, have you seen that?
What the hell is that? There you go. And that's it. You're gonna be famous now, Gunpowder. There you go.
The only time I want to hear her fingernails clicking is on the top of my head. Just saying.
no, so I'd break somebody's finger if they did that.
Now you got her. Now you got her contemplating. Why are my fingernails on top of your head?
I'm wondering why in the hell somebody would want this.
No, that would
No.
drive me batty.
That's a short drive, isn't it?
Yep. You don't even really have to get in the car.
Oh my! Oh my!
Oh, what cheese ball? Who's got cheese balls?
So they better clean them then.
Ew.
Ugh.
Oh, I see him behind Gunpowder.
Time to wash that tater.
Yeah.
I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
You better clean out the grooves on that turkey neck. All I got to say.
Is that any better?
Yeah,
There you go. There's some mic right there. There you
I
go.
finally turned off the fancy music, huh?
No, I told you what I was looking at. I was looking at the fucking shotgun muzzleloaders. I was trying to find out.
Boy, they were playing
Which
some
one I can do.
crazy ass music in that shotgun place.
Yeah, and you need to wipe the drool off your chin there, buddy.
Uh,
Kind of shiny.
but
That wasn't good.
I can't. I don't know. I don't. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I just bought a shotgun today in SAS.
really?
Yeah,
What gauge?
12.
You tried doing the background check, or don't you need to?
I'm buying it from a person.
Nice.
We don't have all that here, though. We're still one. I don't. We're still one of the lucky ones. As long as I'm not in New Hampshire or somewhere else, then I'm fine here.
I thought that was national
No,
What?
background check.
no.
Oh,
It
you,
is.
you have
it
to
is.
fill out
If I
federal
cross-
paperwork.
If I cross that New Hampshire border, it is. I had to do it there. I had to do it when I went there.
Yeah, you can't. You can't go. A Maine resident can't go to New Hampshire without a background check, and a New Hampshire resident can't go to Maine without a background.
That's right.
However,
But
you
in
can
Maine,
carry-
you can go buy a rifle without a background check.
but being a Maine resident, he can walk into any goddamn gun shop in the state of Maine and buy what he wants and walk out the same fucking day.
Well, I can too, but I got to do a background check.
But there aren't, right, but there is no background checks in Maine and New Hampshire
For any firearm?
for any firearm. That's why I want to move to Maine and New Hampshire.
But now, the minute I found a great deal once in New Hampshire on a shotgun, I was like, oh, I want to have that. Oh yeah, it's yeah. Then it's I got to go in, I got to apply. Then they since I was buying it out of state, immediately it was a hold. That took a week, and you never know who's going to get held. They just decide, what the hell, we'll hold you this time.
Now I can go in and buy any long gun. I just have to fill out a form, and it takes like 10 minutes.
Now, I mean, I've had to do background checks in Maine when I won my AR-15. It came from out of state. Didn't matter. Coming from an FFL, don't care. You're doing a background check. Had to do that. No problem whatsoever at all. But
if you bought an AR over the counter,
yeah,
you wouldn't have to do all that.
that's right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was everybody had to do it federal law.
If
Okay,
I have
so-
it brought in any way, shape, or form, yes.
So- There is a federal law that says you're supposed to have a background check. Okay? However, some states don't. So, but here's okay.
Yeah, but if
Okay, you ready? If I moved to the state of New Hampshire or Maine, I can walk in with a Maine. We'll say it's New Hampshire because it's closer. I walk into a store in New Hampshire, I can go buy a gun. Feds don't know I'm buying the gun because there's no background check. Here's where I can get in trouble. Somebody walks through my front door at 3 a.m. and I give them the opportunity either to live or die that night, and they choose to die or they choose to be shot, either way you want to look at it, right? And then they say, okay. And then as soon as the ATF gets involved, because they will, right? And then they do a background check on me and they find out that I do have a record and I wasn't supposed to have the gun to begin with.
Yes. Now you're in deep.
Now I'm in deep shit.
Deep as in like, yeah, there's not going to be a talk or a lawyer getting you out of this. You're
This
doing
is why if anything like that happened, I just hand the gun to my wife.
so, those states are basically you're on your honor. That you're not-
In 50 states, yes, those states they're on your not on my honor. It's the state not running it. It's not my fault.
no, I'm saying I'm talking to John.
right.
Oh.
No. And
Do they
that-
verbally ask you, "Are you a felon?"
some people will lose their mind over that and go, "Oh, I can't believe it." You know, it's not. You don't need a license for a knife either. You know what I mean? You don't need a license. You know, they don't make you have a license for a lot of things. We're not required even to
And
have
like this one.
Yeah, we're not even required to have a license to carry. We have
You mean like that
constitutional
one?
carry.
No,
Nice orange one like that one.
about purchase.
Right, but we're allowed to purchase as well.
So
We're
if I
ju-
got out
we're-
of prison,
So in other words, put it like this: if you said to me, "Well, John, do you want to get this from me? I got this." I went, "Sure, I'd love to get it." And you said, "Well, give me your FFL information. I'll give you my FFL information because I have one." And then your FFL will send it to mine, and my FFL will say, "Hey, listen, these are the rules, John. Background check." I'm not going to get to take it from that FFL without a background check.
Right.
If I'm in state and I walk up to the counter of a local gun store here in my town, I may purchase. He'll ID me, make sure I'm a legal resident, and make sure that I'm of age and all that. He'll do that, but it's not required that I have to do a background check. If I go to a gun show, all right, all of them do it.
Now,
They don't care. They don't want to be involved in all that.
right,
now, when you say background check for out of staters, because I bought my shotgun in the state of New Hampshire. Okay, in the state of New Hampshire, all they did was run me to make sure I wasn't a felon.
Right. They ran a federal form. There's an FBI form they ran.
that's a background check.
Right. There's an FBI
No,
form.
they didn't do no form. They made a phone call. They gave him my social security number because I was standing right in front of them.
That's a
Right.
background check.
Right,
0156. Blah, 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 blah.
That's the background.
I almost just gave him my social security number. Holy shit, that would have sucked. And he went, cleared. Yep. Boom. It was fucking
That's
5 seconds.
Yep.
for me though.
That's
Every once in a while, you get someone that goes on what they call a hold for whatever reason. I don't know why, because I've gotten them before where I walked in and there was no issue, and then I've also, when I bought my shotgun in New Hampshire, I got a hold, and they held me for 7 days. I don't know
Stevie,
why.
that's a half-ass background check. It's a background check, Stevie. You're right, yes, but it's a half-ass one because in the communist fucking state that I live in, okay, they check everything. They don't just call and say, "Okay, he's not a felon. Click goodbye. Have a good day." All right, they check for everything since you were fucking. If you were 19 years old, 18, 17 years old, and you got to continue, we call them co-ops. I don't know what you guys call them. We call them co-ops. It's a continuous without a finding, okay? On any type of violent charge or anything like that, especially with the way the rules are here in Massachusetts right now, the chief of police don't have to give you your fucking license. They go all the way back. Everybody says, "Oh, just have it what do you call it?
expunged.
Expunged." You can expunge a bunch of friggin' charges here in the state.
You know, one of these days I'm going to think a little bit ahead.
When it
Next,
comes to buying a gun in Massachusetts, no such thing as expungement.
I don't think you're allowed to have a balance on your library book in Massachusetts and get a firearm.
It's just the way it is.
I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, Stevie.
I got one of those.
Literally. They were
Shot shell.
huge.
Yeah. And they actually make a little little device that fits up in the loading chamber.
Yeah.
You can fill your whole magazine full of these and just, pump load them.
Yep.
I was just combat loading and shooting.
Well, that's an awful small round. Man.
Not inside the house, it ain't.
No, I wouldn't imagine. Hey,
And you can hold a couple extra shells in your shotgun with those.
A whole lot of extra shells.
Pretty cool. I was thinking about, I got the Mossberg too, and I need to get that little adapter.
What little adapter? I got a Mossberg. What adapter?
It's an adapter that goes into your loading ramp so you can shoot the mini shells.
Oh. You got the 500 too, Stevie?
I think it is 5 or 3, one of them 100 numbers.
will that work on a Mossberg 500 Alpha?
That's what
Yeah.
with that adapter.
with
That's
the
what I-
adapter. And
That's
it's
what I,
only, yeah, it's only like $5.
oh wow.
Yeah, they're
Now, I wonder what kind of dies you'd have to reload those. I wonder if they've got dies for those.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Right on, I'm on it. Looks like a lipstick.
Well, I can tell you it tore a tin pan up at about 20 feet.
Cool.
And
Yeah,
it's
and they're supposed to be full power. They just got a shorter wad and a little less shot.
yeah. But you know, you still got plenty of brass on that thing.
Well, I would imagine you could probably make that round, couldn't you? I mean, I got a 366 is why I'm asking because, or like I have an MEC 600 Junior as well. I probably would have to do it on that.
I
Yeah.
don't see why you couldn't.
If you can execute the crimp right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking is, yeah, because that's quite a bit of distance down. I wouldn't want to use a standard crimper on that.
No, it wouldn't reach it
Yeah.
because of the length of the tube. You'd have to shave a tube down. There you go. Cut your
Or I guess you could actually make a lift. You could probably get on the lathe and make a lift so it would.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yep. That way it'd work on all the tubes. If you got a rotary.
Well, I have a manual and I have a rotary.
I hope you ain't got one of them Lee Lodalls.
I actually there was a guy on Craigslist who he had this picture of it was beat to hell, but he said it was an original Pacific 66, predating all of it. 366, and I was like, really, an original Pacific? And he was, yeah. So I drove down there, and it was. So I rebuilt the whole thing, and now I got that. Those are beautiful.
Right.
Predate the Hornadies.
Yep. Meck or Dylan.
I tell you, that little shotgun's probably the best $300 I've spent in a long time.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I was thinking about getting that stock for mine, but I kind of like that butt stock.
I like the butt stock and I like the 14-inch barrel. It fits in my backpack.
There you go. I still want one of those Chiapas, but they're up to like $800 now.
Those things are.
Right.
That's just too much money.
I
Dude,
know.
they make those. It's the Remington version of the Shockwave. What is it? The Remington. I don't know, but that sucker has a magazine. It's magazine fed.
Yeah, the Remington copycat.
Yeah. And I'm like, you have just killed the whole purpose of this shotgun by
Right.
putting a 10-inch magazine sticking out the bottom of it.
Yeah, no shit. Now it don't fit down your pant leg for squat.
Nope.
It's an
And that's
extra
right.
handle.
And that's why I like the idea of these mini shots too. I can keep it concealed in the house, right next to the bed. You never know it's there, and it is just slam packed full of shells, and it's not going to have penetration through walls.
As much penetration.
Yes.
What are you using for a shot?
For home protection, I use 7.5 shot.
There you go.
So it's a turkey load.
I use twin bird shot. Then if you're still standing, we move to twin buckshot. And if you're really still standing, then it's a slug after that. So,
Right.
Well, that's what I've got in my 590.
Coup de grace, so to speak.
Yeah, I call it the Heinz 57 load.
yeah. If I get to the slug, I already know I'm in trouble.
Get them our cheese balls back there.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, the kids' cheese balls. Yeah, okay, now I get it.
Kids, nothing. I want a jug.
You can have it if you want it, because I ain't eating it.
Those things are nasty.
I learned a long time ago, whenever there's kids in the house and that jug is there, do not engage the jug.
Yeah.
Kids don't care what's on their hand, how many hand knows what. Oh yeah, no.
Yep.
A responsible mom will dump a few out in a bowl.
All right, listen, it's 1
Did
a.m.
you just say a responsible mom?
See me? I just pop the lid on that thing, put about a quart of milk in there, and just eat it with a spoon.
Oh, your poor digestive tract.
What? It's petrified.
All right, listen, it's 1 a.m. Steve, you doing a chat tomorrow night?
I plan to.
All right. We're gonna get out of here. We had a good time. None of my microphone works, right? But we're gonna get out of here, and you guys check out Stevie's tomorrow night. We'll see you all over there. All right. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you guys out in the chat room for coming in. Appreciate it.
Sit here till after you leave and then talk all night.
Enjoy.
Peace, brother. Scooby-Doo.